Domo, welcome everybody. Today we are playing Z.A.T.O. I love the world and everything in it, which is way too long of a title, so I'm just gonna call it Z.A.T.O. So yes, Domo Ardito, Domo Cody, yeah, I know the stream streaks can be weird, but don't worry about it, they're not real. Nothing's real. The points are not real. This is not a game show. You don't win anything. It's like your prize is maybe turning me into a cat once in a while. So don't worry about it. I just appreciate you coming when you can. But anyway, yeah, this is a free visual novel. I think it takes place in Russia. It's USSR, so that sounds about right. Yeah, get those emotes, Ray Porkle and Double Bucky, welcome. Oh, this game has a really cool intro. When you start up the game. So, I suggest looking it up on YouTube. Unless the game crashes at some point and you get to see it. Yeah, the streaks with big number make your brain go burr. Yeah, it's just meant to reward you for being consistent. Did you know that our sun is a very unusual star? To start with, it's a yellow dwarf. Those constitute for just 7 to 10% of all stars in the universe. It's an outlier even among those. Most yellow dwarfs are primarily covered with dark spots. The sun isn't. The sun is a deadly laser. The majority of its surface is bright, in fact. It has 3 times the number of light spots than it does dark spots. Sure, its overall brightness index is nothing special. You could even call it underwhelming compared to other stars of its type. But even so, works harder than most to shine as bright as it can. And I find that really cute. I don't remember where I read about this. Must have been some newspaper from years ago. But that small piece of trivia still pops up in my mind whenever I look up at the morning sky. It's not much of a view, to be honest. Not much of a sky, not much of a sun. I guess that's the kind of region it is. Some people say the sun is just lazing around in our parts, what with the constant snow. But people that go around saying that, well... Hi, Taffy. They clearly haven't read the newspaper. The more I thought about things like that, and the more I learned, the more I realized how incredible everything is. I'm not just saying that to mean amazing. I mean improbable. You can't deny the world is full of great coincidences. It's to the point where I've begun to ask myself how much of it we can attribute to pure chance. The universe was so kind as to give us both a star and a planet with the perfect conditions for sentient life. Just the slightest fluctuation in the composition of our atmosphere, the size of the globe, or the distance between Earth and the Sun, and none of the beauty surrounding us would exist. Some would call it a miracle, and of course that's a lovely way to put it. But isn't that giving the world we're living in too little credit? But it's not that I subscribe to the anthropic principle or anything. I'm not so arrogant as to believe the universe exists just for our sake. Or rather, I'm not so sure it exists so it'd be observed. When a baby's born, it's not preoccupied with how it is perceived. Yes, Double Gator, yeah. Get your streaks on. You were just thinking about the origins of life earlier? Yeah, we are literally made of stardust, and it's beautiful. That conscious need emerges later as the child develops self-awareness. And pet Taffy. I don't know what Taffy's doing right now, he's being a bum. Until that point, its curiosity is aimed at its surroundings. So if anything, it's the opposite of what the anthropic principle entails. We're social creatures, so the need to be observed makes sense for our survival. But to say the universe itself shares that priority, it just doesn't make sense to me. Although you could also think about it this way. A child is curious about the world because it perceives the world as external. But what if the child is the world? What if all that it could ever observe existed within itself? What can the all-encompassing universe be curious about? There's nothing but itself, so nothing but itself. I do much thank you for 8 months. Arigatou gozaimasu. Welcome, thank you. Yeah, like we're made of carbon and acid, but yeah. But it's like, have you looked up what compounds we're made of and how it's not naturally made on Earth? There's nothing else to care about in the whole wide world. It is the world! Duh! Oh, wait, now this makes perfect sense. If I put it like that, I guess the universe has no choice but to be self-centered. Even if this wasn't the case when it was born, what if the universe developed a desire to be perceived by others as it matured, the same way that a child would? And what do we do when we want others to perceive us a certain way? We try to mold ourselves accordingly. Ah, I think I get it now. The universe gradually felt the desire to be seen. It wanted to be admired, loved, and observed because there's nothing more a world can do but to observe itself. It's the best and only pastime there is as far as the world is concerned. And if observation's good, more observations, but even better. Of course, an endless universe can observe itself endlessly. You could say that its observation value equals infinity. Yeah, get your streaks too. That value may seem absolute, but it isn't really, not in mathematics. Infinity plus 1 exists. It's a value that the universe could never reach as a singular, albeit infinite observer. So it had to create new finite observers to add to its infinity. It needed to create sentient life. Sentient life is the plus 1. When I put it like that, it sounds like all of us are extras at a party. That isn't fun. This vast, mighty universe changed itself so meticulously to make new observers possible, it fine-tuned all of its systems so precisely. Just to have us here. Is this a prologue or the author's shower thoughts? Yeah, right? Worked so hard just to share its one joy with us. Us worthless insects. Oh no. Oh no, this can't be. That's cute. That's really cute. I shouldn't have expected this. I should have known the infinite universe would be infinitely cute. This world truly is wonderful. 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 Ira Grachevskia is missing. Huh? I am going to butcher the shit out of these Russian names. I apologize in advance. I look up from my desk. A low hum runs through the class. Grachevskia? What? Seriously? Yeah, just do that. That's all I got is my best. That's all I have. Seriously? She's just skipping. She ran off with that one guy. You saw? No, but come on, you know her. She's totally... Silence! The teacher taps her journal on the desk. Ira's parents filed the report yesterday night. They haven't seen her since she left for school. Another round of whispers. The teacher raises her voice. So if any of you... What, Taffy? He screamed at me. He's like, my dear, what are you doing? Give me attention. So if any of you have any information that might help in finding Ira, please report it to the teacher's office or the police after class. That is all. On to the lesson. A chair creaks in the back. Wait, you really expect us to just study like normal after hearing that? Yeah, we're shocked, you know. We're worried sick. Seriously, our classmate's missing. Our friend. Our Irochka. The room fills with repulsive giggles. Cut it out. Garen, sit back down. The teacher's voice sounds as dry as it did when she broke the news. She turns towards the blackboard to write down the date. We all know the situation will probably resolve itself just fine. So let's not act dramatic. If you have anything valuable to say, I'll be happy to hear it in the office. She puts the chalk down and begins the lesson. Yeah, it's like your class mate's missing. Anyway, what's 2 plus 2? She puts the chalk down and begins the lesson. It's December 19th. A bird flies past the window. It's almost Christmas. Disappearance. Give me a break. Aren't you supposed to wait 3 days or something? That's a myth. You can file a missing report whenever, especially if it's a kid. Oh yeah? Hey, let's report each other as missing and see who they find first. Yeah, you're on. No, but seriously, what's with the sudden hubbub? So she didn't come home. Big deal. W guy, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, I could give him a hug later. I thought wandering off was her whole thing, right? That's just... Grachevska. Grachevskia for ya. Bet her parents just want some attention. Like they need any more of that. I mean, I've heard of some weird cases. Yeah, never say never. Crazy's genetic. You think she's in some crack house now? Ah, no way. Do we even have any? I wish. At least there'd be something fun to do. Ah ha ha. Honestly. Hey, but she's like, for sure with the guy, right? The guy? You don't know? A bunch of people have seen them together. It's some older dude, he's like 30 or something. Ew! You serious? Yeah, it's so trashy. I slowly walk by my classmates as we head to the next lesson. It's irritating. Their conversation is ticking me off. I'm not sure why. Yeah, it's like, ew, yucky. It's not as if they aren't making sense. It's not unusual for Ira to wander off somewhere on her own. I'm not treating this news with any real gravity. Really, I'm no better than them. Like, why'd they just let that happen? Because this was the 80s, and 60s, 70s, and 80s was like peak serial killer period. Also, it's Russia. Specifically the USSR. Really, I'm no better than them. There's a trace of worry in my head, but it isn't directed towards Ira. Instead, when I first heard about her disappearance, the thought that flashed into my mind was rather ugly. Now no one will come to save me. It's 9 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? Exactly. It's like it's like that tagline existed for a reason. Gross. Regardless of what people are saying, and regardless of what I personally think, there's still a missing person. Her poor parents must be so worried. Just picturing it makes me feel glum. Not surprised Ira would just run off somewhere without telling anybody, but still. It's not like we've ever been friends. It'd be stranger if I acted all torn up about it, right? She's just that kind of person. Always getting herself in trouble, always hanging out in places she's not supposed to be at. Alright, this wouldn't be the first time Mira left for God knows where. But is it really true? The stuff they said about that older man. I've never seen or heard anything like that. Even though this whole time. I suppose it's plausible knowing how some girls are. Even so, I've never thought Ira would be the type to be love-struck like that. Love-struck, huh? When I put it that way, then it's almost... Yeah, it's most definitely cute. Ira in love. Forbidden love, too! Well, I'd never have guessed. I never took that girl for a romantic. But she is a girl at the end of the day. And she does like those types of books, so perhaps... She was planning to elope all along? It's like, it seems the main character finds everything to be cute. Like, literally the opening monologue was her gushing over how cute the universe is. Oh, thank you for the follow, double welcome. Oh, crap, it's all so complicated. I'm really torn about this, I really am. On one hand, it's super romantic. Such beautiful young love with no regard for what anyone thinks. It's so incredible. Like, oh my god, she's literally hag maxing. It's like, I don't think that's the correct phrase, but sure, whatever. Yeah, some 50 Shades level of romance. Yeah. I forgot where I was. On one hand, it's super romantic. Such beautiful young love with no regard for what anyone thinks. It's so incredible. It's incredibly cute. Sure, close enough. On the other hand, I'm really sad. It's selfish and it's dumb, but if Ira is really gone, it's like I've got nothing to hope for anymore. Hey, Shabina. Huh? You know anything about this? No. No, why should I? Well, you two were pretty close, right? Their whole group chuckles. You weren't. No. No, not at all. Really? Really? Oh boy. Really? I thought you two were dykes. What? They all erupted in laughter. We weren't. We didn't even talk. Ah, but you dumbass. Graveskia's screwing the old guy. She ain't like that. Yeah, it's like it was a different time. I don't know, some chicks swing both ways. You never know these days. I don't, it's... look at her face. Chill out, Shabina. We're just kidding. Jeez, it's just a prank, bro. Is that outdated slang for lesbian? More or less. Why are you getting so scared anyways? You're really a lesbo or something? I'm not. They just keep laughing. What can I even say to that? No matter what I do, they just keep laughing. If Yura came in through the door right now and heard what they were saying, oh, hell would break loose. Yeah, it's like, nowadays people it's been more or less reclaimed. And Chili disappeared a day ago. She's probably just coming late today. She doesn't even know there's a missing report. Maybe she has already left her lover's place. Maybe she's trudging through her snowy schoolyard as we speak. No, she's already inside. She already left her wet puffy jacket in the cloakroom, and now she's going down the corridor, up the stairs, to the left. That's right, she's coming. She's gonna storm in any minute now. Right, that's it. I hear her. I can hear her footsteps. She's coming. Yura's coming. What's with that face? You look like you're holding in a shit. She's totally a lesbo. I'm not. I never talked to her. I told you. The steps walk past the classroom. Now that they're closer, they don't sound like her at all. They never sounded like her in the first place. Well, maybe not with her, but like, in general. Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, like, right, Shabina? It's like Yuri? Maybe. Doomed Yuri? Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, right, Shabina? Why's that? Huh? I don't know. Dude, look at her. Be real. Come on, don't say that. What, you want to be her boyfriend? Hey, Shabina, want to go out with Igor? Why? What? Come on, he's a great guy. Right, Igor? You treat her right. Piss off, man. I'm not doing this. I bite my tongue. There I go again. That habit. It's not like it works anyway, so why do I keep doing it? Are these people supposed to be her friends? No, they're her classmates who are fucking assholes. I plop down at my desk and start mindlessly flipping through the textbook. I need to stop indulging fantasies like that. It just makes me feel stupid every time. If Yura came in through the door and beat them up right there and then, would it really help my case? Yes. They'd probably keep saying those same things behind our back and to my face. But you'd still get to beat the shit out of them. I guess it would be for the worse. Yeah, I should have wished for that. If Yura saw that, it would just add fuel to the fire. So it's a good thing she didn't interfere. It's a good thing. It's a great thing, really. At least these guys don't bother me for the rest of the day. Everyone's too preoccupied with gossip. I can't focus on studying either. I keep thinking. Last time I saw Ira, the teacher says her parents saw her leaving in the morning, but she didn't show up to class. That part's nothing new. Ira's always had a bad attendance record, so I assume she skipped as usual. And went to see that man they talked about? Did she go to him right away? Because in that case yesterday evening. Oh. Go home, Azia. The teacher's office, was it? I'm kind of scared of going straight to the police, but I should probably report that. I'm probably butchering it, but yeah, it is. Not sure if it'll be of any help. For some reason, the idea of telling anyone what I saw, something about it just doesn't sit right with me. But there's no logical reason for that. I need to get over myself. I need to blow my nose. Like, my cold's pretty much better, but I still have a bit of a stuffy nose. Sure, she's probably fine, I know that. Freaking everyone knows that. But if she's not, well, I'm gonna regret it big time. Oh, but I might also be tearing star-crossed lovers apart. If Ira really ran away with someone that she cares about so deeply, away from society's ridicule, would it really be right to ruin it? Crap, I have to admit, I'm also a little judgmental. I mean, it's really beautiful. I do believe that judging love like that is ugly, ugly, ugly. But whenever I start to consider it closely, I just can't brush off how much older that man is. I just can't. I guess you woke up with a pounding dehydration headache because you left the window open. Whoops-a-daisy. I'm really no better than the rest. Ah, there you are, guys. McDoma, welcome. One of our classmates went missing and we got bullied. They called us mean lesbian words. Wait, that's it. So that's why I don't want to tell anyone about what I saw. Also, we find literally everything about the universe to be incredibly cute. It must be the good in me screaming, don't ruin their good fortune. They're probably so happy together right now. It's none of your business. Gosh, yes, that must be it. Are we lesbian? I have no idea. It's like, maybe. I don't know. Should I follow my heart then? Should I keep silent? It's not as if what I had seen will make a difference. It was kind of inconsequential. There's no point in telling anyone about it at all. It's not the kind of information that points to any particular location or culprit. Not that there is one. So let's keep silent and everyone will be happy. I'll be happy, the good, irrational me will be happy, and the cold breeze will be me will be happy as well. Yep. Good job, Azia. You solved it. It sure is nice to have a clean conscience. Well, don't need to loaf around here any longer. Guess I better head home. Count that boy! Get a boy! Objection! What if, and bear with me here, if Ira is actually missing? Despite all odds, there's actually a possibility that she's in danger. And if there's even the tiniest chance that my report will help in finding her, then that info is worth providing. And if she really did elope with her beloved, then my testimony won't change a thing. It's worthless as worst. That's true. If I carefully weigh the pros and cons, that off chance of Ira being in danger and my words being the key to saving her makes for a strong argument. Whoa. My words being the key to saving her. Wow, yeah. That would be so amazing. And they come and visit her in the hospital, and she wouldn't know how to thank me, and she'd say, I shouldn't have, and she'd say, I told you to leave me alone, dummy. And then I just shake my head, or respond, it's nothing, I was just doing what I was supposed to. No, I gotta come up with something cooler. I think we're mentally ill. I think we need to take our meds. I'll need to think about that. Wait, why is she in the hospital? Do I hope Ira ends up in the hospital? Jeez, of course not. I don't need my freaking testimony to save her. I hope my testimony is useless because she's already home. Or is it calling home? Telling her parents how happy she is with the love of her life. That's what I hope for. I just keep having stupid thoughts today. At least I know what I should do now. I've made my decision. I'm going to the teacher's office. Where was it again? I don't expect anyone to come. I'll probably look kind of silly. Wouldn't be the first time. Well, who cares? Walking. Down the staircase to the right, down the hall. There, that's the teacher's office. Oh? A girl. There's a girl standing right by the door. I think I've seen her before. Is she an upperclassman? Our town's really tiny, and so is our school. If I were a better person, I would know her name. She turns to look at me. I'm not sure what she's expecting, so I nod a little. Is there a queue? A queue? To the office? Oh, no. I'm just waiting for someone. Oh, okay. Hey, what? You're Azia, right? Yes. How do you know? That's a kind of a loaded question. How do we know anything? I mean, it's not like we have lots of faces to remember here. You know me too, right? Sorry. Really? That's what I was talking about. It's not I don't care to remember everyone's names. I just don't know where other people get them from. They say in tiny cities like this, everyone knows each other, but that's just not true. We know about the people outside of our immediate circle through gossip or common friends, but I haven't made any new ones since the day Tosia left. And gossip? Sure, sometimes I overhear my classmates chatting about this and that, but I don't like listening to them. I don't like their voices, so I try not to pay too much attention. Wait, when I put it like that, it kind of sounds like my fault. My point is, when everyone regurgitate that idea of everyone knows everyone, the word everyone doesn't include me. The name's Marina. Oh! Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. You got something to share about Greveskia? How'd you know? What do you mean, how? We had an announcement, same as you. They told us to report to the teachers and all. Ah, I see. For some reason, I thought they only broke the news to us, Sierra's classmates. But it makes sense they'd at least give the upperclassmen a heads up just in case they happen to know her. Which means... You also know something about Ira? Yep. Ah, that's great. So you talked to the teachers already? Sure did. Wow, and what'd you tell them? Tisk, tisk, tisk. That's between me and the investigation. You can't just spout info like that in the open, Asia. The well's got ears. Oh, I understand. Sorry. Okay, well, you don't have to apologize. Crap. I'm making an awful first impression. Not only did I not know what her name like I was supposed to, but now I look like I don't know the first thing about vigilance. This girl's very cheerful. Yeah. Who am I kidding? I really don't. I'll just go in then. Marina Sully blocks my path. No, you won't. I'm sorry? You're not telling them anything. She just stirs with her finger to detect of each syllable. Why? Because a bad feeling stirs up in my chest. Please don't tell me it's gonna be the same thing as my classmates. Is this because I acted rude? I didn't mean to. Well, I never mean to. I just can't help it, can't I? We just met, and I've already managed to mess everything up. Damn it. I desperately search her face for signs of mockery. Villain? Maybe. I desperately search her face for signs of mockery, but weirdly I can't find any. I've been waiting for you. Huh? Hehehe. Surprised? Of course I am. No, wait. This has to be some stupid ruse. I'm going to believe this girl and then she'll just laugh in my face about it. Double Road Dog, welcome. How you doing? I'm serious. Ira told me about you. Really? Yeah. Oh gosh, I talked about me. Wow. I'm shocked Marina is being as friendly as she is considering the kind of description Ira could give. What game is this? Girl goes missing and we may have been the last one to see her. Also, it's 1980s Russia. So USSR? Wait, does this mean she's a friend of Iria's? For some reason, I never thought about her having any, at least not at school. That was really presumptuous of me. Wonder what Iria is like when she's with friends. I know you saw her yesterday. I figured you'd want to report it, so I ran here as soon as class ended. I figured you'd want to report it? Yeah. Sometimes it'll, continue the text after I, click on it instead of starting new text, and that keeps throwing me off. I guess it'd be easier to catch you between lessons, but... So I got up in all of those... I got so caught up in all those stupid rumors. It kind of slipped my mind. She knows. But hey, what matters is that it all worked out. So why are you stopping me? Aha, well... Marina looks around the empty corridor before lowering her voice. If you tell them about yesterday, you'll be making everything worse. Huh? Let's not talk about this in front of the office, okay? Come on, let's go. She takes a step back and beckons me with her hand. I'm not sure what she has in mind, but it doesn't seem like a prank. Still. Wait. I know Iria's probably fine, but isn't it better to play it safe? The faster we share all we know with everyone, the... Why, you? I just said we should talk about the stuff where the adults can hear. Ah! Rita grabs my hand and starts dragging me down the corridor. She's not exactly being quiet either. All of my stumbled protests sound so weak they might as well be white noise to the other girl. Yes, I spent half the day doubting whether I should report it at all, so what? I carefully examined my options and came to my own conclusion. I deserve to see it through. I deserve to testify. But some part of me is relieved that the ultimate choice was made for me. I mean, that silly gut feeling I thought I overcame with reason has come out on top. So there was something to it in the end. So I was right. My heart was right. Surely I can't actually know that since I've yet to hear what Marina has to say. But this can't be pure chance, can it? And if it's not, what does it actually hinge on? Did Marina show up because the world needed to stop me for the sake of something more important? Or did Marina show up because I subconsciously wished for something or for anything to stop me? Whatever it was, I guess I don't mind this after all. I think I'll stick to the greater narrative angle for the time being. The world bending itself to the will of some worthless gnat is a preposterous idea. But it wouldn't be the first time for me, would it? And the fact that the world, for any reason, has decided to guide me towards the right path, that's so endlessly sweet. Down the stairs, to the lobby, to the goat room. I don't resist anymore. Yeah, this girl's got some crazy anxiety. That's why I'm like, she needs to take her meds. I don't, yeah, Marita drags me along and I can feel my doubt turning to excitement. This is definitely the right path. This girl knows about Ira. I know more about Ira too. The whole wide world wants me to know. That's a way to think about it. Where are we gonna go? Ah. Titles. Ah. Okay. I have no idea how many episodes there are, but okay. What the hell is your problem? I was looking at Ira, to Garen, to the chair that just crashed on the floor next to the boy, barely missing him. Ah, huh? Francesca, what the fuck? Is she insane? Somebody call the teacher! Ooh. Not paying any mind to the commotion that has filled the classroom, Ira storms towards Garen. Her face is contorted with rage. Before he could react, she rips the notepad from his hand and slams it on my desk. I hastily grab onto it. Let me pull my nose. Drink some water. Alright, what kind of voice am I gonna give you? Yeah, it's definitely a cool art style. Read that again and I'll kick your teeth in. Huh? Are you nuts? Ira doesn't respond. For a second she just glares at him, then turns around and stomps back to her desk. The classmates who were caught up in a laughing fit just a moment ago are now watching her in silent bewilderment. They scoot out of her way as she retrieves her bag then heads towards the door. Crazy bitch! She ignores him. Ah. Francesca, where are you going? Bump. Hey! Ira forcefully pushes past the teacher. You... Francesca! What do you think you're doing? Your parents will hear about this! Her threat falls on deaf ears. Everyone knew Grachevska. She's always been like that, I think. No, not throwing chairs around. Ira had no regard for the rules that everyone's supposed to follow. I guess they call someone like her a problem child. Her parents got a lot of flack for it. It's only normal in a town like ours. Not just because of its small size, but because of its, let's say, exclusivity. For Kuta 5 prides itself on its virtually non-existent crime rate. That's the natural consequence of nobody being allowed to enter or exit without a permit. You're lucky to be here, to have a salary higher than the national average, to have access to goods people in the neighboring towns can't even dream of. Few can afford it, such a privilege. Last time I checked, our population hasn't even hit 6,000. So when someone like Ira appears on this tiny society's radar, she's not just seen as a delinquent. She's a puzzling stain on a community that's meant to be spotless. Like a weed that's sprouted in a painstakingly maintained flower garden. Of course, it's not as if she appeared out of thin air. It's all in the family, they say. The blame falls on the people responsible, that is, on Ira's parents. And questions begin to arise. Why is Grachevsky's daughter behaving like this? Is there trouble at home? Do they believe this is acceptable? Do they not teach her discipline? Unacceptable? Do they not understand how fortunate they are? They've been granted so much, yet they can't do the bare minimum in raising their own child. Do they really want to be here? Do we want them to be here? I've heard a lot of talks like that. I've heard more after Ira threw the chair at Garen. I didn't get why. Everyone was just having fun. And it was my fault for bringing a notebook anyway. I was hoping to write a little in the library once school was done, but my bag slipped and all the contents scattered on the floor. Of course they would be curious about it. Of course they'd want to read the silly things I wrote. It's not a big deal. It's not like I've ever taken poetry or drawing very seriously. Those are just fun distractions, nothing more. People laugh, well, what's it matter to me? I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't, but I still wanted to thank Ira somehow. She really shows up to school, and even when she does, she could just leave at random. I couldn't get a hold of her for a long time because of that. Well, that, and also I was really scared. Ira never as much as looked at me. Even when she lashed out at Garen, it was like I weren't even there. But 2 weeks after the incident, it finally happened. We crossed paths. I went to the bathroom during some lesson. I think it was math. I came in through the door. Ooh, you know she's a bad girl when she smokes. And there she is, blowing white smoke through the half-open window. I didn't even know she was at school. Oh, hi. Ira shot me a disinterested look. Hi. I awkwardly scuttled past her to one of the stalls. After closing the door, I realized I was so nervous I couldn't do any of my business. It's like, it was just stuck in there. It wouldn't come out. It was feeling shy. So I just sat there thinking about how I should approach her. Felt like I had some long conversational formalities in mind. I just wanted to say thanks. In theory, it should have been easy. But wouldn't that make me look like a weirdo too? Assuming she did all of that for me. That would just make me look self-centered. It's like, in theory. I had no idea how much time had passed while I was in the stall. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 20 seconds. But when I heard what sounded like her getting off the windowsill, I swung open the door. Wait! Huh? I froze up. She stood next to the window, bag in hand. The cold draft wafted through her hair. I had to say something. I got this rare chance. The world gave me this rare chance to tell her what I wanted. Hey girl, thanking people doesn't mean you think they did things for you. Oh. It's polite. What am I supposed to say? Thank you? After I just tumbled out of a toilet stall? What? She raised an eyebrow. I just stood there with my mouth helplessly open, as if I'd just gone mute, as if every word in a Russian dictionary got wiped from my brain. Head empty. Whatever. No, wait! Please! I took a step towards her and she jolted away like I were a leper. I didn't know what I should say or ask. I just knew I had to say something, even if it was the first thing that popped to mind. What? What the hell do you want? Isn't it cold? Huh? The windowsill. When you sat smoking there right by the window, I thought, weren't you cold like that? Eh? She blinks. Not really. Maybe a little. Thought so. Anything else? No. I mean, yes, I'm sorry that you got in trouble. Huh? Well, I heard you got into a lot of trouble after that. You know, when Garen read my stupid poetry. I'm sorry for that. She eyed me for several seconds, which to me felt like an eternity. She then sighed and slowly flipped her hair back. And why are you apologizing? That had nothing to do with you. Huh? Well, I guess not. His voice was getting on my nerves. I see. I looked down at the tiled floor. You believe you're just casually chatting with the entire Irish Republican Army. Sure. Yeah, I knew that was the case, of course. It's not like I was hoping Ira jumped in to defend my honor or anything of the sort. I wanted to thank her regardless of intent, but no matter how hard I thought it worked, but no matter how hard I thought and tried to word it, everything just came out sounding awkward or wrong. Why does this always happen? The soles of her shoes squeaked against the floor. She spun around and walked towards the door. This time I made no attempt to stop her. Your poetry isn't stupid. Huh? I stood there dumbfounded. Did she just say that? Did I hear that right? Your poetry isn't stupid. What does that mean she likes it? Hira likes my poetry? Hira Grajewska? The bell rang. Kathy keeps screaming at me. The bell rang and snapped me out of my short-term stupor. I shook my head. Right, I needed to get back to the classroom. I doubted Hira was going to be at the next lesson. I washed my hands for nothing in particular. Not even a tinkle. Weeks passed. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library or for a walk, and then when it got dark, I headed home. Day after day. Huh? My notebook. I just left to get a snack for the cafeteria. Where did it go? Oh, Shabina. We borrowed your homework for a second. You don't mind, right? It's fine. Thanks. By the way, is this supposed to be you? He lifts a scrap of paper up to me. Oh no. I forgot I left it in there. No, it's just a drawing. Yeah? You sure? It really looks like you if you were pretty. It's not me. Whatever you say. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say, none of your business, if I did. And she'd be right. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I started doing it when I was walking home from school, or to the store, or just wandering the streets killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started to take new routes. It's embarrassing to think about it now, but... Ira! She just walks past me in the corridor, not even a nod, not even a look in my direction. I guess I don't exactly stand out in a crowd, but... No, it's my fault for mumbling. I should have spoken louder, even though it took all of my courage just to muster that much. Even though I definitely think she should have heard it. Hey, Vadim? What? Remember when I gave you 50 kopecks? Can I have it back? 50 kopecks? When was that again? Last Friday. Jesus. You remember things like that? Can I have it back? Man, I don't even remember taking it. You sure you're not making this up? Maybe you gave it to someone else. No, it's you. Jeez. I don't freaking know. It's half a ruble, Shabina. Who gives a shit? Yeah, why do you care so much? So petty. You probably just lost it or something. My eyes keep snapping to the doorway. It's empty, of course. What am I waiting for? I mean, if she showed up, what would she do? Mug him in front of everyone? That would be really funny. It would. just hang him down, grab his ankles and hang him upside down and just start shaking him. Really gives a shit if he's wing about repaying you. Yeah, if we could be so lucky, yeah, right? Hey, stop thinking that. Maybe you really did forget. Who knows? I really shouldn't be upset. It's not that much. You can do grocery shopping with that, but it's not the end of the world. Not exactly starving. Lately, I've been eating too much junk anyways. Yeah, maybe if I eat less of this stuff, my skin will clear up. That'd be nice. Azia, you don't use makeup at all, right? No, I know. We're not allowed to, though. What are you saying? They allowed it last year. Really? Nobody's gonna send you home for it. Oh, that's good, I guess. These girls rarely talk to me. They're usually pretty nice, though. At least when they're not joking along with the guys. I think one of them likes Vadim. She laughs a lot whenever he says anything to me. This game's just making you depressed. Oh no. I suppose we have very different senses of humor. But you never tried it before, yeah? Makeup? No, never. Seriously? You're like 15 already. 14. Same thing. It's like, oh, they're only like 14, 15 years old. They're like babies. Like, oh, no wonder. You gotta learn to do it at some point, especially with that complexion. I'm not really... Hey, how about we help you out? Huh? Yeah! Just some light makeup, you'll see what it's like. I don't know. Come on, it's gonna be fun! Yeah, you're gonna love it. Alright, but... Yay! Come here, then. I don't think people do unpleasant things on purpose. Yes, they do. Nobody wakes up in the morning with the goal to make somebody feel bad. Yes, they do. I really believe that if someone is doing something hurtful, they don't fully understand it. So I shouldn't wish bad things on people who don't really know what they're being mean. I shouldn't wish for a hero to appear and interrupt them, or to scream at them, or punish them, or anything. I can still hear everyone laughing as I run out to the corridor. I'm covering my face. I don't need any teacher seeing me like that. It's like, punish them. Yeah, it might not be on purpose, but they sure don't care if you don't like it. Yeah. Do it proudly. At least the toilet's closed, so I can wash this mess off quickly. I should stop falling for these pranks, but... sorry. I lift my face up without thinking. Oh no. Ugh. The hell? Era jerks away from me. I can't blame her. I must look like an insane person. Yeah, I look awful. God, I can't handle her looking at me like that. I'm sorry. Huh? I ran past her. Run. Just need to get to the restroom. Just need to wash it off. After about a month, reality has dawned on me. I kept telling myself that Ira's actions had nothing to do with me. She told me that much and in no uncertain terms. She said that and I kept repeating it again and again and again and again and again, but I didn't believe it. On some level, I still held on to the faint hope that Ira pitied me, that she cared about me for God knows what reason. No, really, what was the reason? Her lashing out at a classmate she found annoying, one who just so happened to make fun of me? Her not joining in? Her telling me she liked my writings? She didn't even say that much. She said they weren't stupid. Oi! 3 coins clink against my desk. 20, 10. So you remembered? There! Thanks for the unforgettable night. Everyone around erupts in snickers. Hey, you're a cheap deal. You free later? Yeah. Very funny. Oh, please, Yabina, get a sense of humor. Your face is dragging down the class morale. That's right. You're doing all of us a disservice. Think of your classmates for once. I let myself believe something would change. It's like, fuck off! I thought about it as if I deserved it, as if I didn't have it good enough before, as if my life had any real problems. I was just being greedy, plain and simple. Getting my hopes over some silly coincidence. Double Geddish, welcome, how you doing? I can't help but laugh. That's okay. I know better now. I was being ridiculous. It's shameful to admit it to, but better late than never, right? I got a little too caught up in my own little world. And hey, even if they didn't amount to anything, I could still appreciate those little encounters with Ira for what they were. Brief, but wonderful moments. Like, girl, you need to make her your best... You need to become best friends with her and have her be your guard dog and have her bite people's faces off. It is the way. Yeah, I'm doing good, Jake. You hope you're doing good as well. I could reminisce fondly about the one time I looked down and saw Garen all scared and confused. This girl doesn't think I'm stupid. What a wonderful memory. Wow. Or one time somebody gave my work a compliment, backhanded as it was. I could do that, because everyone does that. Everyone has those little things they look back on with a smile. It's beautiful in its own way, is it not? Our whole lives are a series of episodes, both good and bad. It doesn't matter if they grow into a bigger story, because each moment has a lot of merit of its own. It's something I should learn to be content with. It's something I've been perfectly content with until now. Until I decided what I had wasn't enough. Speaking objectively, What is there to complain about? No, seriously. I live in the prettiest part of our vast country. I have a comfortable roof over my head and even my own room. I have 2 living parents. I have wonderful hobbies to enjoy, paper to write on, books to read, TV to watch. I buy myself treats almost every day after I'm done with school. I have good grades. The teachers tell me I have great potential. My classmates also recognize how studious I am. I help them with their studies when they ask me to. That's right. I've got classmates that I can always talk to. Guys I can laugh with, even if their jokes don't always land, even if my sense of humor isn't the best. All of this. I have all of this right here, right now. Girl, you are overdosing on copium. Everything that a girl my age could ever ask for. She's gaslighting herself so much. It's like, someone help. So why did I act as if that weren't enough? You idiot! What? Why the hell do you always go along with some bullshit? I'm so... It looks like she's going to slap me, but instead swings her boot against a snow hill. She then turns to me and starts roughly swiping clumps of snow stuck to my coat. My whole body feels slightly numb. When I start to speak, my voice comes out weaker than expected. Ira? How did you know I was here? Doesn't matter. I heard that asshole Garen giggling about it. Can you stand? Yeah. It's like, please don't let anything bad happen to Ira. Well, this is a flashback to before she was missing, so... Boy, I hope she's okay. I clumsily get up. My limbs feel rigid. I know you shouldn't sit on concrete when it's cold. I wouldn't normally. But there was nowhere else to sit near the school's back entrance, and my legs were starting to get tired. I half-heartedly shake the snow off my skirt and tights. The flakes fall gently on the ground below. I look at Ira. Her face is... Huh. The word concern flashed in my head, but I've already learned I'm no good at judgments like that. I should be presumptuous. It's a bad habit of mine. I shouldn't flatter myself. I shouldn't. But the question escapes before I manage to cut myself short. So why are you here? What do you mean, why? I told you Garen was bragging about slipping you that stupid letter. That's what I'm talking about. Well, this doesn't have anything to do with you, does it? As soon as I say that out loud, I realize I messed up. I really did. Now she's gonna punch me. She's gonna punch me for real. She's gonna punch me and then never speak to me again. I don't even say sorry. I just brace myself for the incoming blow. Physical, verbal, I don't care. I've earned it. No, not really. It doesn't concern me at all. It's just annoying. Is that so? Yeah. He pissed me off. And you pissed me off too. I don't freaking get you. You knew it wasn't real. There's no way you believed that, right? Right? I didn't believe it. I'm not that stupid. I looked down at the moist and crumpled letter I forgot I was still holding. It's the oldest trick in the book. A love letter prank? Really? Who would fall for that? I stare at that shriveled up piece of paper and something about its whole existence feels extremely sad to me. You want to burn it? Huh? I have matches. Hell yeah. Oh, no thanks. It's wet anyway. I fold the letter and shove it into my pocket. Yeah, I was like, wow, baby, but it'll get damp inside, but I don't care. I can't throw it away. Fake confession is still a confession in the end. Those words don't choose to be written insincerely. That's okay. Even if this whole thing isn't real, I met Ira today. Ira came. After all these weeks of praying, Ira came. Thank you. Huh? I smile at her. Even after I said I had to come to terms with it. No, right when I was saying it to you, to myself, to the world, I knew I was lying. I couldn't throw away that last stump scrap of hope I had. That small, involuntary thought that crept into my mind whenever I felt slightly lonelier than usual. Yeah, don't save the love letter, it's too sad. Even if it took so long, she finally came. I didn't do anything, really. Flustered? Ira's flustered. Is she flustered? Really? That's cute. That's just too cute. Huh? What's with you? Alright, I'm grinning like an idiot. Sorry. I'm fine. Whatever. I'm going home. What? Already? Aaron gives me a quick once-over. You. Take care. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. We wave at each other and I watch her disappear behind the corner. I hesitate. Yeah, I shouldn't. Feels like there's still so much I want to say to her. I don't know what or why, but I just know that's a lot. I turn to walk a couple steps in the direction of my home. No, changed my mind. I run back. Azia probably grows up to be a total weeb. Probably, yeah. Crap, my legs are still so stiff. I turned the same corner Ira passed not even a minute ago, and she's already gone. I sigh. The snow here isn't deep enough to leave clear footprints. Not that I'd be desperate enough to follow. I mean, we're not a stalker yet. Why does she always leave in such a rush? It's okay. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library or for a walk, and then when it got dark I headed home, day after day. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks, I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say none of your business if I did, and she'd be right. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I did it when I was walking home from school or to the store or just wandering the streets killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started taking new routes. As naive as it was to behave that way, I kept doing it, again and again. Walking and walking, praying and praying. Do you assholes ever shut up? Huh? This bitch. Nobody saw Ira enter the class. Everyone was too busy whistling and laughing. She caught me in a really dumb pose. Well, that's on me. I wouldn't have chosen Dara if I knew she'd see me like that. Although choosing truth when playing with these guys, I'm not sure what's worse. Oh well. I'm saying all this, but I got what was coming to me. I chose to embarrass myself, and as I did so, I kept begging, wishing as hard as I could for Ira to appear. And so she did. And now, despite the overwhelming shame, I feel so happy that I might explode. Ira walks to her desk, barely paying me a passing glance. All the boys scurried out of her way, only Garen doesn't. Move. Nah. What's the rush? Come play with us too. Huh? Dude, you serious? Come on. Have some fun for a change. Look, Shabina's having fun. Right, Shabina? Please don't look. Yes? See? Ira doesn't flinch. Out of my way! Or what, gonna throw a chair at me? Yes. Do it again. Do it again! To everyone's surprise, Ira calmly puts her back on the nearest desk. She starts digging through it without saying a word. It's like, don't tempt me. Aaron lets out an awkward chuckle. What, got a grenade in there or something? She looks at him. Oh. I haven't saved it all. There's no dialogue choices in this game. Whoa! Gary jumps back, bumping into another student. What the fuck? Everyone shifts away. What was that? Huh? What the hell? You... Ooh. She got your knife! It's like, what you got there? A knife! Where'd you get that? Something silvery shines in Ira's hands. It's a bow compass? Oh, so it's not a knife. She's just using it as a knife. Very resourceful. I think a bow compass is like a, is it like a protractor? Yeah, a boat? That's gotta be like a boat protract. Yeah, it's one of those things you would use for drafting tools, like to draw circles and stuff. Yeah, if you Google it, you'll know what it is. Just look at the pictures. It's like, oh, I know what that is. Yeah, anything pointing can be a knife if you're creative enough. And Ira seems to be quite the Picasso. Is that? Are you serious? He doesn't say anything. The room fills with low murmurs that quickly turn into jeers. Psycho, nutcase, crazy bitch. Ira lowers the compass and makes her way to her desk, looking unbothered. It's just like the last time. Ira saves me without acknowledging my existence. Maybe some onlookers know most people will think she didn't plan on helping me at all, and that's what I'm inclined to think as well. Yet, my unreasonable heart is still elated, and I'm getting some really silly thoughts. Like, but I know, don't thought the girl is ready to stab you. Yeah, right? It's like, don't be stupid. Then again. The 2 times when Ira lashed out at Garen were the 2 times she saw him laughing at my expense. That can't be a coincidence, right? Of course it can. It was only 2 times. 2 times and weeks apart. You'd be an idiot to think otherwise. I guess you're right. It's the only logical train of thought. I should agree. I would agree. If only... Do anything, really? If only Ira didn't show up that day. It's been 2 weeks since then, and I haven't stopped replaying that moment in my mind. Over and over and over and over and over. I didn't get sad about Ira ignoring me at school or anywhere anymore. Because at that moment, I got all the justification I could ask for. It was everything I could have hoped for. He said that line really creepily. Yeah, because, she's getting silly thoughts. But I'm still a very nerdy person. It's still not good enough. I still keep looking for her when I'm out. It's almost ridiculous how hard it could be to catch a person in a town this small. He's a psychic vampire. Like, I believe it. So at some point I started to wonder. I saw my classmates regularly just out and about. Strolling along the main street, at the courtyards, at the community center, at the store, at the cafe. They weren't hard to run into. But it was as if Vera spent all of her free time at home. Which would be the case, but didn't sound like something she would do. From what I heard and could assume, she didn't have the best relationship with her parents. Spending hours on end in a home like that every day? No, I really doubt that. The other more probable option was that she preferred the outskirts. Maybe she didn't want to be bothered? It could be an SCP. It sounded like her. Well, despite that being highly likely, I was hoping to do just that. Bother the heck out of her. I felt almost brave about it. Era could totally get pissed. She could push me away. She could even attack me. Whoa! But for some reason, I really didn't think she would. My breath halted. Oh. Hey. Hi! The vet's near the research institute to expel hot air. Nobody really goes here aside from the staff coming out for a smoke. I never ran into any, but the ground here is littered with cigarette butts, so that's a safe bet in my book. Why is Yuri here of all places? Again? How many times can you buy into stupid pranks? They seriously sent you all the way here? What? No! I didn't get any letters after that. I'm just taking a stroll. Maybe you're the one smoking here, yeah, right? It's like, I basically gave her a smoker voice after I saw that CG of her smoking. Her lungs are probably as gooey as my nose. Oh, Double Lemon Juice, welcome, how you doing? A stroll? Here? Yes. Okay. Here gives me an incredulous look. Do you, like, smoke? No, I don't. Why? It's a smoking area. Yes, I know that. You want to try then? What? Smoking? No, thank you. Okay. She shrugs. Awkward start. I can't let it end here. I need to just, what about you, Ira? What about me? Why are you here? Were you at the institute? Yeah. Something like that. Something like that? My mom works here. She forgets her lunch sometimes. Oh! Oh! You bring her lunch? That's what I said. That's so sweet. I mean, it's really nice you look out for your mom. It's whatever. It's not. Love the world and everything in it. Holy heck, that's like your prayers. Yeah, you know, love and peace and all that. It's not. I know it's not. Although I've heard about her family, the fact that she still goes out of her way like that, it's really amazing. The thought of doing something like that for my parents has never crossed my mind. I mean, if I were told to deliver something, I would, but Ira's different. I don't do something just because she was ordered to. She'd have to really care about it. Crap! That proves it. Ira and I weren't cut from the same cloth. When I spend my days looking for excuses to stave off the minute I have to come home, Ira's cooking, packing lunch, and carrying it to the edge of town. That goes against everything I've heard, but it makes so much sense. That's why I've never seen her on the street. That's why she doesn't have the time to sit at the cafe. That's why she doesn't idle away at the community center. That's why she's such a caring person. Yeah, I love my food and everything in it. Same. That's why I'm such a piece of trash. No. She only said her mom forgets her lunches sometimes. Lunches are prepared in advance. It doesn't take long to get to the institute, even if you walk from the other side of town. Yes, that's true. She'd still have plenty of spare time. This doesn't work. This explanation doesn't work. I swear to God, if the plot twist is that we fucking murdered her. Ira walks back into the building. I don't know, we just seem fucking crazy. Do I really need an explanation? It's none of my business. I'm not so delusional as to believe we're close enough to share something like that. You're admitting you're delusional, though. Like, don't jinx it. Yeah, I shouldn't jinx it. Moi did. That'd be nice, but it's not how things work. Things work like this. When Ira's in the room, Erin doesn't talk to me as much. When she isn't, I wish she would be. Your friend's not here today. Who? Who do you think? Oh, she's not really my friend. Your pitbull, then? Pitbull? Hey, that's really spot on. You can't make a harmless joke about that chick without her throwing a conniption fit. It's annoying as shit. They think we're friends? Well, not really, but looks like they've picked up on it. On your reacting like that to me being used as a laughing stock. Although this does sound like the start of a Yandere storyline, yeah, right? So it wasn't just me? It's not just my wishful thinking? That's nice to hear. If I still don't know for sure, it's the most comforting thing I've heard out of Karen's mouth to date. At least she barely shuts up. Yeah, they'll probably kick her out before New Year's with that attendance record. Good riddance. That's right. Ira can't possibly be meeting the minimal attendance requirements. I don't know about her grades, but... Wait, I don't think they can expel her. Huh? Why not? We're the only school in town. Where else is she gonna go? Damn. Good point. Who? Well, her parents could just send her... Well, her parents could just send her away. You mean to another town? Yeah, to a relative or something. No. Oh man, how did you say that? Everyone pretend to be surprised when that happens. Ha 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 ha. No. I hate how they're right. I hate that I can see that happening. Everyone talks about it. How Ira's a nuisance to her household. It's been like that for a long time, but still, she forgets her lunch sometimes. Ah! That can't happen. No, I can't again. It's not fair. It's not fair. They can't send her away. She can't go. She's so nice. She cares. She does. Maybe not for me, but for her family. Oh, why would they send her away? That's just too cruel. They can't do that. If they do, then it'll all be over. If they do, then I won't. Well, what? We just started. I don't know what. I can't even call it talking. I don't know what it is, but that doesn't matter. Even if she just tolerates me, if she doesn't want anything to do with me, I don't care. Yeah, here comes the crash out. This can't happen. This physically cannot happen. I raise my head and look out through the window. The snow is falling lightly on the yard. The dark pine branches sway under its weight. The long gray clouds glide placidly across the tundra. Before I pass the fences, past the mountain ridge, so far away that I can't picture it. So far away that my mind circles twice around the earth and comes back to the spot I'm sitting in. This world is way too gentle. It's been too kind to an ungrateful brat like me. So if I've earned this world's good graces, why can't a person so much more deserving do the same? What does a person like that have to do? And is there anything that I can do? A bird flies past the window. Mira. What? I'm really using up all my luck these days. Ira sits smoking in the girl's bathroom, just like she did when I first talked to her. Some snowflakes blow into the room and stick in their hair. It's gotten colder. Maybe I shouldn't sit so close. I know you don't like going to class as much, but you could really get kicked out like that. Is that why you came here? To tell me that? I know that. I'm not stupid. I don't think you are. Do you just really not care? Everyone says you'll get sent away. Your parents will send you to live with a relative. Is that true? Probably, yeah. Of course it's true. I knew it was true when I asked the question. Maybe it's just cleaned up? If you stop skipping now, then maybe you won't have to go. And if you're having a hard time with studies, I could help. Oh, we could go to the library or something, and then... There's 1 month left. It's not going to work. I get it. My voice is shaking. It's better if I keep staring at my shoes. It's okay. That's about what I expected. Of course I know it's pointless to cram at this point. It was just an excuse. A selfish ploy to get some scraps of Vera's time before she goes. I wonder, did I do the same when Toshia moved away? It's only been 3 years. I think back to it. It's all so hazy. I was a very different person then, I'm sure. At least I probably didn't humiliate myself like this. Hey. Thanks. No, I didn't do anything. It was a dumb suggestion. It was nice of you. Nice? Hey, she doesn't know. She thinks I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. It's just not fair. She really is too good of a person. Are you not going to the toilet? Oh, actually, since you're here, have you seen anyone hiding a diary nearby? Diary? Yes, you know, the one we use for classes. Maybe you've seen something like that lying around? Vera's expression darkens. Don't worry, we were just playing a game. I guess the guys got a little carried away. I've checked the whole class in the corridors. It's probably somewhere really obvious, but I'm just not good at that kind of stuff. When I hid Igor's pencil case, they found it right away. Oh, she about to get eggy. She throws the cigarette butt out the window and hops off the windowsill. Without saying a word, Iris storms past me, but I grab onto the edge of her dress just as she's about to leave. Wait! I said it's fine! We were playing a game, really! Please, don't get into more trouble because of me. I wasn't going to. Huh? I have an idea where it is. It was Garen, right? No, Shurikov. Same difference. She walks out to the corridor, I tag behind. I'm not sure what place Zero has in mind, but it becomes immediately clear when she takes a sharp turn to the right. Wait, Siri! She swings open the door to the boys' restroom and loudly marches in. Ah! Some poor guy stumbles out, almost colliding with me. Ah! Sorry! We're sorry! Yeah, she can't get any more trouble if she's already being sent away, yeah, right? She's like, I am a hopeless cause. So fuck him. He turns and shakes his head at me in disbelief. I mean, what's there to say? I follow her to the bathroom. Oh, the smell is so much worse than this one. I look around and see Ira's hand reaching above one of the stalls. Ah, there it is. My diary! Right by the tiny window at the top. Ira steps on the toilet bowl. Please be careful. I'm fine. She grabs onto the flush tank secured way above. Then using it as an anchor, she reaches for the windowsill. Catch. Lap. I clasp the diary in my hands. It's really been here all along. I look up at Ira, who's now awkwardly trying to get down. Wow, thank you. Yeah. Bam. Ira almost loses her balance and jumps just in time. The bowl makes a loud clang as she hops off. Whoa. Are you okay? Yeah. Let's get out of here. You think it's broken? Dunno, I didn't see anything. Huh? But why would I be in a men's toilet? Gross. Ah, I see. Thank you again. Mm-hmm. How'd you know it would be in the boys' room? You think Sharik would go into the ladies' room? No, I suspected they put it there. I just didn't have the courage to enter. You can't keep doing this. I know. I should have checked there from the start, instead of running around the whole school like a... No! You can't keep going along with it. It's just a game. It wasn't. No, really. You're just playing around. Bullshit! You know damn well what they're doing. They're not your friends. I never said they were. Then why don't you tell them to piss off? For once in your life. I can't. You like being a victim that much? It won't get any better if you keep doing this. It'll get worse. Not that bad. And I can't. I just can't say something like that to them. I'm sorry. Why the hell not? Well, it wouldn't be right, and for the love of... I'll blow my nose. Egyptian water. It's not like I never tried it before. When I say something, they just make fun of me. And nothing changes. So frickin' what? Who cares what they say? Just don't bother with them. I'm not like you. I can't just do that. I can't act like I don't care when everybody's laughing. I can't look people in the eye like that. And when I go along with it, at least they talk to me. And I know you're okay on your own, but So what's your plan? Huh? That's it? You're gonna spend the next 3 years like that? Seriously. You people already laughing here! Like, you're not having fun! Stop letting them bully you! Get your compass bow ready! Seriously. She exhales sharply. She doesn't even look annoyed anymore. I get that. I'm also disappointed in myself. Yeah. Yes? You know I'm leaving soon. That's right. I understand what she's getting at. This unspoken rule Garen and his friends have been sticking to, holding themselves back when Ira's around. The real cowardly reason I'm so terrified of her going away. I don't know what to do. Why can't I stop? The hand she's been dealt is much worse than mine, but here I am whining and clinging to her like a leech. I should be the one helping. I should be the one telling Ira to get her act together, and yet I can't think of a single thing to give her. Write me a poem. Huh? A poem? Why? What kind of question is that? 'Cause I like them. Oh, really? You liked them? You liked my poems? Why else would I ask? Baka. Oh, that's... thank you very much. I mean, yes, of course. I'll write one. Do you want it to be about something? Or maybe a specific meter? I don't care. Anything. Alright. I'll think of something then. I'll try. Yeah. You did it. Your checks her wristwatch. I gotta go. See you around, I guess. Alrighty? Yeah, alright. See you around. She waves her hand and leaves. I watch her walking down the empty corridor. Empty. I've really stayed in school for way too long. The shadows stretch along the hallway, tall and dark. My heart is pounding. I should get going too. Are they French now? Can they kiss? My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way I sat through the lessons, yada yada yada. Day after day. They joked. She still attended classes, she vanished during breaks, I never asked where to. I kept imagining scenarios in my head, not just when I was being laughed at. I did it when I was walking home, yada yada. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into her. It's like, I think this is the third time we've read this dialogue. Ah! Oh? Third time's the charm, I guess. Ira! Hi! What are you doing here? Ira points at her cigarette. Oh, no, I mean, what are you doing at the center? Came to return some books. Oh! So you go to the library. What were you reading? Stuff. You don't want to say? You won't like it. Huh? Why not? Ira looks like she's really weighing down the pros and cons of exposing me to her taste in literature. Did she read something she shouldn't? Maybe she thinks it's too dark or crass for someone like me. That's kind of unfair though, isn't it? You know, the other week I finished The Plague by Candace. Never read it. About a physician trying to save a town from an epidemic. It's very, this girl. But I enjoyed it a lot. Not sure I agree with the message though. Yeah? What was it? It was, basically that evil is an inherent part of life. You can try warding it off, but it'll never be for good. And even if you do good things in times of crisis, there will always be some greater force spiking your guns. Yeah, sounds about right. Huh? I guess there are some okay people in the world, but there's a lot more dirtbags. Really? That's a pretty depressing way to look at it. That's how it is. I don't know if I agree. At least I've never met someone I'd call a dirtbag. You serious? Garn's right there. Garn? Well, he's not that bad. Uh-huh. Yeah, the kind of pessimism that's both verifiably wrong and entirely unhelpful. Yeah. He's like, Really, I don't think he means it. I'm sure everyone's trying the best they can. Most people don't want to cause anyone pain, right? I actually, think that's something Camus and I can agree on. Yeah, right. If everyone's so nice, where's all that greater evil coming from? You think that it's some natural phenomenon? No, of course not. There are things we perceive as painful in the moment, and there are really horrible, awful things happening every day. I don't think it's right to call them evil. Evil's intentional. Those things don't come from bad intentions. Sadness, loneliness, misunderstanding, fear, are not evil. There was this famous judge, Dionysus something. From ancient Greece, I think? Anyway, he said evil's not a being, for if it were, it wouldn't be totally evil. Evil has no place among being. Okay. So Hitler's not evil? She's got a point there. That's a rather extreme example, but it's not like he was born that way, was he? I mean, it was his natural body, I don't think. So, the point still stands. He grew up became evil as hell. Evil exists, it's frickin' everywhere. Just because there's a reason for it doesn't make it better. Of course not. I just don't like when it's described as something omnipresent. Extreme examples are necessary to get through the clowns like this. Yeah. Because it's like, it's not that she wears rose-tinted glasses. She's wearing a rose-colored blindfold. Omni what? It's like, it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is, we aren't born with some big evil force inside us. I doubt the universe is any different. What? The universe ain't a person. Of course it's different. Well, yes, it's not. I know that. Yeah, it's like, she really needs a reality check. Yeah. Well, yes, it's not. I know that, but it's kind of a being, right? I mean, since every being is pure by default, so is the universe. Because it's the idea of being itself, right? And, I'm not making any sense, am I? You're not. Sorry. It's whatever. About what I expect. What does that mean? You're weird. You say weird things. For a second I feel a lump rising in my throat, but then I realize something. Ira doesn't look annoyed with me. In fact, it's like she's not repulsed by me at all. I don't really get it, but it must be nice being able to think that way. Hmm? Like everyone's good deep down, like nobody would ever hurt someone on purpose. That's a sweet world you're living in. How do you do it? If I were you, I'd be angry as hell. Aren't you pretty angry already? Angrier. Whoa. Even angrier. Yes. I'd be 100 times as pissed. Scary. You bet. Imagine Ira throwing 100 chairs. 100 chairs flying towards 100 Garens. Chairs flying. Both compasses swinging. Ira's like, how do I read this? Bodhisattva. Dozens of hands, half are for holding furniture, half are for stationery. A halo of chairs and compasses. A halo drawn with a compass. Every new compass draws another halo. 100 times more compasses, 100 times more halos. Ira surrounded by 100 halos. We talked for a little while longer, just idle chatter while she finishes her smoke. I tell her about some of the books I've recently read. My impressions, my interpretations. Not exactly used to sharing though, so my thoughts come out sounding dumb and crumpled. She keeps listening though. Every time I say something, I search Ira's face for signs of boredom. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough, but I can't find anything of the sort. Oh jeez, I feel so happy I might die! I gotta go. She puts out her cigarette butt. Oh, really? Yeah, plans. I understand. But, some of those novels sounded kinda interesting. I'll check them out when I don't forget. Well, I'll check them out if I don't forget. Really? Please let me know if you do. And, sorry for that stupid philosophy talk. Can you shut up with the frickin' apologies? I just said thanks. It gives me a look so threatening I cut myself off. Right, I hope you enjoyed them? She nods in approval. Phew. Oh, and the books I read. They were, yes? Angelique. It's like, stop apologizing, Shy! Eh? By Anne Golan. And Angelique? The romance you eat? It's historical. It's not just lovey-dovey stuff, you know. Hey, I know my mom really liked them. They seemed wonderful. I never thought to reading them, and I never really expected to be into... They're fine! It's not like I'm a huge fan or anything. You're not? It's just that if you want to read something historical or whatever, they're alright. Oh, okay. I'll remember that. Ira looks like she's about to say something else, but then turns on her heels and stomps away. See you. Oh, yeah, see you around. Ira disappears down the street. There she goes again. My body leans against a frigid wall. My legs are weak. We talked. Ira and I really talked. I never would have guessed. It was even nicer than I imagined. And I had no idea. So she likes books like that, huh? Ira likes novels like that. It's so wonderful. It's really, really wonderful. Every last thing I learned about her is more wonderful than the last. I need to be with her again. I'm gonna talk more. Maybe next time she'll tell me a little more about herself. It kind of feels like I hogged the entire conversation now that I think back to it. That was really self-centered of me. Next time, I'll have to ask Ira more questions. Ask her more about the books she likes. Maybe we could talk about movies? I wonder what her favorites are. Does she also like romance films? Oh god, reading the Wikipedia page for Angelique, it sounds dark for romance? Oh, really? I'll have to look into that later. That will be cute. I usually prefer detective films, but I really enjoy all kinds of movies. So if she wanted to watch something, maybe we could even go to the cinema? That'd be so much fun. It's been a long time since I've gotten there. I need to see her again. Damn, she's already thinking of going on a movie date. She skips even more often than before. No point in keeping up with classes if you're getting expelled anyway. I guess that's Ira's modus operandi. To some degree, I understand it. But I still wish she showed her face from time to time, if only for one lesson. We probably wouldn't talk even if she came. It's not something we ever do in class, so I don't expect anything in that regard. Just seeing the back of her head would be enough. What's with you, Shabina? Huh? You're all smiles. Finally taking my advice to heart. What advice? Not looking like you're about to hang yourself for a change. It's great to see, really. Yes, it is great. We're so proud of you. How about brushing your hair next? That grin makes you look like a basket case. Sounds like a fitting book for her. Well, that's good at least. They could bond over it. Thanks, Vadim. I'll do that. You're welcome. He grabs my English book off the table. Payment for my services. His friends chuckle along. I could care less about that. Even though she isn't here today, I don't mind. I know we're going to see each other soon. I'm going to do everything the moment of year again. I'll walk the whole town up and down so that we see each other. I'll scour every corner of this place to find her. Always with the backhanded compliments. Well, how about a backhand in the face, boy? Perhaps I'm being overly reliant on the universe's kindness. At the end of the day, even if I walk all the possible routes, there's no guarantee I'll run into Ira. But I want to believe. No, I'm convinced the world is merciful. So if I try my hardest, maybe my efforts will be rewarded. Of course, that's an entitled way of thinking. But there's some little time left. Too little time. I need to make the most of it. I'll make as many memorable moments as I can while Ira's here. I'll make every encounter count. I'll fill this measly scrap of time with wonderful things. Ira! Hi! Ugh! Oh, Jesus, it's you. She sighs with a mixture of relief and irritation. I barely hold in a giggle. I'm so glad to see her. It worked! It worked! It really worked! I spotted her between the rows of garages on the edge of town. She was crouching down by the wooden wall, hugging a thermos in one hand and holding a cigarette in the other. What are you doing here? What does it look like? Meditating? Wrong answer? She shakes her head and looks back at the ground. Huh. The rush of joy that washed over me when I first noticed her began to dwindle. Now that I take a closer look, I don't think I've seen her curled up in this way before. I think about her posture screams exhausted. But why out here? Are you okay? She mutters something. Huh? Me. What was that? I didn't quite catch it. I take a tentative step towards her, but Ira's scowl stops me dead in my tracks. Huh? You spying on me now? No. I was just walking here. At a garage lot? Yes. She gave me a look of such contempt it sends a shiver down my spine. Why? I'm not lying, really. I always take these walks after school. And I'm going the same route. And going the same route gets boring over time, so sometimes I go through here, or through the barracks, or a couple times I even went to the helipad. You know, the one that's over there. As I speak, I see Ira's expression slowly change from disdain to confusion. This isn't right. We talked so nicely just a few days prior. Why then? Did she hear something bad about me? From who? I don't think she'd believe a word of Garen's. I mean, I usually stroll along the main street or near the community center. It'll get colder soon, you know? So, it's better to enjoy the outdoors while you can, right? I just keep speaking, hoping she'll stop being mad at me. I need to keep going. I need to keep talking because that's what I wanted to do with her. I wanted to talk, and now, so I have to because I can't wait this moment. We will recover from this. I can cheer her up, and we'll clear everything up. And she wanted to take up some creep. I just can't stand it. I can't hear having her glare at me in silence. Yeah, the views are really great here on the outskirts. The sky's bigger, and you can see into the tundra. And I mean, as I didn't think you'd be here. That's a lie. Well, more of a half-truth. I hoped she'd be here like I hoped she'd be wherever I went. It's like, shut. Fermez la bouche. It's just that this isn't what I imagined at all. Not after our last meeting. Not after everything. She's just staring at me. For a moment her eyes soften. But then she closes them as if just looking at me was wearing her out. She takes a drag and turns away from me. Can I be alone for 5 minutes? I'm sorry. I wait for her to respond with something like, why are you apologizing again? Cut it out! Or even just, whatever, it's fine. But she doesn't say anything. I'm sorry. I'll be going then. Goodbye. Silence. I walk away. Cold wind blows in my face. The mounds of snow on garage roofs look smooth and soft. When blizzards hit, they'll get completely buried. I'd like to have a snow hill form over me, too. They look cozy. Actually, I wonder what Ira carries in our thermos. Soup? A nice tomato soup! I guess tea would be the obvious answer, but what if she's one of those people that like to have some warm soup? That would be cute. I should have asked her about it. I feel like I'm going to cry. Aww. It's like, girl, it's simple. You could just say, it's just go up to her and say, look, I want to be friends with you. Can we hang out? It's like, same. Oh no. Hey, you got any plans for New Year's? What plans? I'll be with my folks. I mean, after that. My sister's going to a party with the other upperclassmen. Oh, you serious? Think we could sneak in? No way! I don't want to hang out with her. Man, come on! They're gonna have those older girls there too, right? The ones with grade 10. I bet Sheena will be there. Like she talked to you. Hey, you don't know that. I said we're not crashing anything. They won't let us in anyway. That's true. Where are we going then? Whose place? Not mine. We've got Grandma coming over. I can't host. You? Me neither. Nadim? No way! He's been kinda tired recently. Oh, really? Yeah. It's whatever, though. Work stuff, I guess. Took the long way open to bump into you again. Isn't that weird of a statement? That's why it's like, just get to the point. Like, just say it. It's like, I think you're cool. Let's be friends. I hear ya. My mom's also out of it. All the adults are pretty stressed, huh? Figures. It's the end of the year. Right. It's almost New Year's. It's a shame, but I don't feel festive at all. I'll need to help Mom decorate the house. Should I remind her about that? Feels like all of us kind of forgot about the holidays. At least I did. Well, maybe I didn't really forget. The end of the year has been looming in the back of my mind, but not as a cause for celebration. All I could think about were the days counting down to the moment Ira would move away. Ira. She's absent again. I'm not surprised. I just really wish that I could clear things up with her. I'm not sure how, but I have to. Maybe I should apologize again? What for? Did I really do something so wrong? And you're like, sorry I was stalking you. I guess I've been pretty annoying, but I don't know anymore. I need to think of something that could cheer her up next time we meet. Will more apologies really cut it? Probably not. She'll just get more annoyed. Maybe a small gift? That might be weird, though. And I won't get any more allowance until next week. What could I even buy with the spare change? Maybe a little treat will do? A waffle? Would she like waffle? What the hell? She's not a freaking dog. Why doesn't my mind always go to some weird place with her? I should just shut up. Focus on something else. It's just so difficult to do these days. Difficult. But I've got to try. Yeah. Ooh. There. A little clearer. I see the sidewalk a little bit better. The buildings, the sky, the lights. Everything around here is friendly. Everything is beautiful. That's great. Those are great things to look at and think about. Though perhaps I shouldn't breathe so deeply. You could really get sick from this. It has been getting colder after all. My usual routes have been getting harder and harder to finish. And it's not just the temperature. The paths on the outskirts get snowed over, so trudging through them tires me out really quickly. The woods are picking up too. Even when I cover myself with a scarf, it feels as if my face is being pelted. I'm not meeting anyone out here in this weather. I should have gone to the library today. What time is it? Maybe I could still make it. It closes at 6, so... No, for sure not. Oh well. They've already begun putting up New Year's decorations. Everything's lined with lights. Oh! And there's a pine tree near the community center. It's so tall. And bare for now. Well, I like it as is. The way the snow rests on its branches makes it look so mighty. Alright, I'm getting into a bit of a festive mood. Wish the frost weren't so prickly, then I'd look around some more. The streets are empty, save for a couple of adults I saw walking down to the bar. Hard to imagine there would be a lot of people out on an evening like this. So why have I been meandering around like I've got nothing better to do? Every answer to this is embarrassing. The inside of our apartment block is warm and muddy orange. There's no elevator, but then again, it's only 5 floors. I make my way upstairs. An idea is forming in my head. An obvious solution to the problem I've been having. It's perfect. I have the perfect plan for the evening. There's our door. Kind of uninviting, but that's just my option. I guess Dad's guests find it quite welcoming. Though judging by how quiet it is, I turn the key and enter. Want to meet a parrot? The only sound is the faint muttering of the TV coming from the living room. Yes, thank God, no visitors today. I hang my wet coat up to dry, take off my shoes, and quietly go down the corridor. Hi, Dad. Hello. I don't even stop to peek into the room. I won't see anything I haven't seen before. At least tonight seems like it'll be calm. I wash my hands. When I exit the bathroom, I hear a soft voice from the kitchen. Out with friends again? Hi. Mom nods her head, staring in front of her. She's smoking again. I go in and open the window, then turn on the light. She squints for the sudden brightness. You want some tea? I'm setting the kettle. She shakes her head. I sit opposite her and wait for the water to boil. She's not saying anything, and neither am I. It's not awkward per se. I just pick up the oilcloth and swat away the smoke that occasionally drifts in my direction. We're both used to this kind of thing in our own way. Even so, I go to my room as soon as I fill up the teapot. Old kettle to herself. I don't like locking myself in here. I do it every time, and every time I'm swarmed with nasty thoughts. Can't even spend time with your own mother. You run away from her even though she has it so hard. So hard. You traitor. Brat. Ungrateful filth. It's the kind of self-flagellation that goes nowhere. So you're aware. Do I think that if I badmouth myself enough, I'll be forgiven? This happens every time and changes nothing. It's pointless. So I direct my attention elsewhere. What was I going to do? What was I? Oh, right! I pick up a pen and start flipping through my notebooks. Ira asked me to write a poem. Just thinking back to it makes me so giddy. She said it. She told me she liked it. Ira likes my poems. Nobody's ever said that to me before. Well, Tosia did. That was years ago. That poem, the one that Garin read. Oh, what did she like about it? Maybe I should have asked. Where was it? Ah, that's it. Ah, shit. Wait, no, I was trying to... Ah, no, go back. How do I go back? It won't let me go back. Ah. I was trying to... Ah. I messed up. Fuck. Yeah, she liked it was made by you, Shelly. Yeah, because it's not here. That's what I was trying to, like... Ah. Oh, well. It's so lame. I can't blame them for laughing. If anything, Garen was too nice, but at least she liked it. For some freaking reason, Ira liked it, so maybe it's not all bad. Maybe I could make something worthwhile. At least worthwhile in Ira's eyes. That's all I really need. She got angry at me the last time I saw her. I don't know why. I mess up a lot. I really mess up a lot. I doubt she was in a bad mood because of me. But, I definitely didn't help. But now I will. Maybe if I do this, she won't be so mad anymore. I've been really trying since that day. The day she helped me with the diary, I mean. I've been trying, but I just can't get the words to flow right. Today, though, I really want to do this today. I think I can do it. Huh. I'm like a kid that only does their homework when their parents yell at them. I don't even know when she'll show up to school again. Okay, so in the background I was trying to like Google up the poem since I screwed up in... Okay, so I see what happened. Basically, it first shows it in Russian and then it shows it in English, so I'll read it now. The bar's so low, it's a tripping hazard in hell. Oh, damp black earth, do not hold me so tenderly. Do not tear your snow-white attire and sleep peacefully. I will scratch and I will beat, but frost will still glimmer, and birds will still fly across the sky, and a pale dawn will still shine. I don't know, I think that's a pretty neat poem. I don't even know when she'll show up to school again. Bumping into her on the street is a tough bet, especially with this weather. Double Shadow Man, thank you for 22 months. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Well, I'll try anyway. I've got nothing to lose. What's the worst case scenario? Appreciating gorgeous scenery? Oh, heaven forbid. I'm gonna enjoy this to hell and back. When I hand that poem to Ira, then it'll all be worth it. Yeah, you write that poem, girl. I finished the poem! She disappears. No! Ow, my wrist is tired. I'm totally gonna wear down this poor racer at this rate. I've gotta remember to buy a new one. It's just a bit annoying. Even though I asked my classmates to be more careful, they always forget about it. I didn't used to do that before, but now, whenever I lend a textbook to someone, I specifically ask them not to doodle in it. Despite that they always come back with crude drawings all over. I can't head back to the library like that. And I'll get in trouble if a teacher sees it. I lean back in my chair. A week. That's how long it's been since I've last seen her. Not exactly due for her to skip for several days at a time, but a whole week? Nobody else seems to be bothered, though. I shouldn't be either. It's not my job... Her job to be my, I don't want to call her Pitbull. Either way, it's nothing new. Nothing new, nothing bad. Maybe Ira's taking the town she's grown to love? Who knows when she'll return here after she moves out. I get that. I would do the same. But still, I just wish I could see her. Is she still mad at me? I really hope not. But if she is, I have just a thing to help it. Yes, the word is friend! F is for friends who do stuff together. That's right, it's done! I wrote her a poem. I wonder how she'll react. I wonder if she'll like it. I really hope she likes it. Maybe she'll smile. Or what if she gets flustered? That would be so cute. I want to see her make that face again. I keep walking around. I don't really expect to see her at this point. It just feels like a duty I need to fulfill. Like a soldier patrolling the streets. Whoa, that's pretty cool. And it's not like the weather is harsh all the time. Real colds will settle in a couple weeks. The wind can get annoying after a few hours, but aside from that, it's bearable. Pretty. Oh, good. The main road. The two residential streets, the community center, the helipad, the garages, the parking lot, the school, the stadium, the research center, the kindergartens, the barracks. I've seen it all 1,000 times. Perhaps somewhere deep down, I'm a little tired of this view. But I can't hate it. I can't pretend like I won't miss it when it ceases to exist. When I finish school, I'll go to university. I'll tell everyone I'm from Vorkuta, not Vorkuta 5. Because Vorkuta 5 does not exist. People from Vorkuta 5 do not exist. The ones outside will ask me something about Vorkuta, the real Vorkuta, and I'll answer with zero hesitation. If I could do that, I wouldn't be allowed to leave it at all. To leave Vorkuta 5, you have to deny its existence. I have to deny its existence no matter how much I want it to exist. I have to deny. I have to. I have to. But it's tough. So tough I'm not sure I'll ever manage. Realistically, I'll probably slip out and blurt out something incongruent. I do slip up a lot. I hope I'll get better at it by then. Maybe I should stop. I lower my scarf and take a big breath. Ouch! I'm seriously gonna catch a cold from this. Ugh. At least my head feels really clear. I look up and see the familiar purple gray of northern twilight. No, not twilight. Today is the first day of this year's polar night, so I don't see the sun until the tail end of December. Nothing too bad. Personally, I don't mind the dark. Some people seem to get really depressed during this time, but I'm not one of those. If I stay out for just a little longer and wait for the clouds to clear, I'll see the stars come fully into view. It's a beautiful sight, especially from here. From the barracks, far better than that sticky sliver of the sky I'd see from my apartment windows. I wish I could check around for longer, but it's getting too cold. I start making my way back. The decrepit rows of worker housing disappear behind bigger and better homes. There's that old playground just around the corner. That's right, we used to go there all the time with Tosia. Even back when it was kind of unpopular, they built a newer one just 5 minutes away, so... Alright, I'll check my posture. Yeah, she's already depressed, so she doesn't notice the difference. Alright, I'll blow my nose while I'm dead hydrate. Alright, hydrate. Stretch. Eat. There we go. Alright. All done. Back then it was kind of unpopular. They built a newer one just 5 minutes away, so we often got to have the whole thing to ourselves. I guess that's why we liked the place. Somehow today feels quieter than ever. I can hear a faint clanking sound as the wind passes through the swing set chains. I slow down. There's a figure sitting on the frozen merry-go-round. A drunkard? No, we don't have those kinds of people here. At least not out and about on the streets. The frame doesn't seem like it belongs to a man either. I approach, gently making my way through the snow. And we'll find out who it is after I pee. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Hey, Taffy. Taffy's screaming at me. Eh. Okay, who's here? My Valenki seek into it with almost no resistance, almost zero sound. When was the last time we've had snow this soft? Yeah, it's like, might be a dead body. But perhaps I've stopped noticing the crunch of ice under my feet. Perhaps it's me being too focused on the person I've now recognized. It's Ira. Aww. She's hunched over, elbows on her knees, hood down despite the cold. Her hair's tangled, half wet from the snow. What is she doing out here? Smoking, or... Huh? I stop a few meters away. Ira's letting out quiet, gasping sobs. Ira? She looks up fast, as if jolted awake. Eyes red and puffy, face raw from wiping it with her sleeves. There's a bit of snot on her upper lip. Just like me, for real, for real. What? The snot part, specifically. What do you want? What do you want? I don't know what to answer. What do I want? All I can think about is how I've answered. I've never seen a person look so small. Taffy wishes to be freed 1 second. The beast has been unleashed. This is after she went missing? No, this is before. Everything is before. Ira wipes her eyes again, then stands. She stumbles a little, trying to regain her usual posture. What? Another one of your hangout spots? Damn creep. Her voice cracks halfway through. Well? Enjoying the show? I slowly shake my head. No, we didn't find her. This is before she went missing. No, I just saw you. Ira rubs her nose on her sleeve again. Her hands are shaking. Then go back to wherever the hell you came from. Go home. Asya, this isn't for you. Take a small step forward. I want to say something, anything, but my head draws a blank. Before I can squeeze out a single word, Ira turns around and stumbles through the snow away from the playground. I can't even muster the courage to call out to her, let alone follow. I simply watch as Ira vanishes into the alley. If not for her footprints, I'd believe she was never even there. Snow keeps falling. A feeling I've long forgotten swells inside me. I've learned to not acknowledge it, so it got buried many layers deep. The hollow space inside my chest grows darker. The sky is full of pinpricks. The world is looking down on me, but not in the way other people do. It's kind and gentle, and I don't feel small under its gaze. Its eyes are pure and tender. Whose eyes? Ooh. Episode 1 ends. Alright, so I guess that's the end of the flashback. Episode 2, Marina. Okay, so back to present day. I understand now. They even give us a date. The inside of Z.A.T.O cafe is warm. It looked that way whenever I walked past its huge glass windows. The whole interior basked in golden light. I felt so tempted to enter a couple of times, but whenever I saw my classmates there and realized they'd see me sitting at a table all alone, I just kept walking. So you've really never been here before? Mm-hmm. Whoa. Well, there's a first time for everything. You gotta try their bird's milk souffle. It's so good. Alright. I think my mom brought something home from this cafe a couple times. Eclairs, Badovik, some other sweets. Yeah, don't trust that milk. It's like, a bird milked the souffle? I don't remember much, but they must have been good. I always buy my own treats at the store. They're cheap and tasty. Yeah, cheaper than these for sure. Oh, you got something else. I like kartoshka more. Why didn't you recommend it then? The only one left. Seriously? Hey, don't misunderstand. You just look like a bird's milk kind of person, you know? What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, it's like, what's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it. Just take a bite. Did you like it? It's wonderful. Yeah, see? Marina's drinking coffee. She seems like a nice girl. At first I thought she was trying to mess with me or play some sort of prank, but now it doesn't seem so. When she pulled me all the way down the stairs, I thought she'd want to talk outside our school. No way, it's cold as hell, let's go somewhere comfy, so she said. I glance around. I suppose it is pretty comfy. Most of the customers seem to be other school kids, though the adults are probably at work. We sat at a table in the very corner, nestled just behind the window panes and a good distance away from everyone else. I look back at my teacup. I wonder what Ira would order here. Probably your coffee. Black. Like her soul. Right. Marina. So you know I met Ira yesterday? Did you see us? She chews and shakes her head. Nope. Then she told me about it. Huh? So yesterday, as far as I know, I'm the last person to have seen her. You met Ira. When exactly? I'm not sure. An 8 in the evening, I think? Yeah, that lines up. She rang my intercom at that. She came to your house? Yes. She asked me to come out, and her voice sounded distressed. I invited her to come inside, but she refused. No, please, just come down. I need to talk. So I ran down, and she looked so shaken. I've never seen her like that before. Not in a long time, at least. Yeah, she looked rough when I saw her, too. Right? I gotta blow my nose. Ugh. Great balls of boogies. I tried to calm her down, but she kept sobbing. I can't. You're right. I should have, I think. I don't know. I don't think I can help it anymore. I don't want to go. It's okay. Okay. Won't go. Ira, you won't go. No, I know. There's no more time left. That's it. I'm out, Marina. Don't say that. We can fix this. You can still... No. I can't. Nobody can... I can't even write anymore. I can't write anything. Ira. I held her while she stood there weeping. I kept saying the same stuff. She kept saying the same stuff. I didn't know what to do. And she said, she saw me. Just now. Before I came here. Huh? A freaking weirdo. Asia. She saw me like this. She saw me. Weirdo. Her words, not mine. She laughed. Don't take it personally. You know how Ira is. She seemed to cool down a little after that. Hey, you sure you don't want to come up? You can stay over our place if you don't feel right. It's fine. I'm okay. I'll be going then. Wait, come on, just like that? Yeah, bye. You're kidding me. And then she left. You didn't try to stop her? Huh? I mean, I can't, like, restrain her. And hey, I could ask you the same thing. You didn't hold her down with hands behind her back, did you? Voice her like Ash Ketchum. It's like, like I said, when I saw her smoking, I was like, she's gotta have, like, I gotta give her, like, a smoker kind of voice. Cause she smokes so much. No, I didn't. I did just watch her walk away, didn't I? But judging by Marina's story, looks like these two really were friends. What'd she say again? She hasn't seen her like that in a while? So she's been in a similar state before, and now she's all messed up. All because she'll be forced to leave? So, why can't we tell anyone about this? Well, how much do you know about Ira's family? Admittedly, not much. I know they've had some issues because of, Ira's behavior. They say she'll be expelled and sent away after this quarter. That's about it. Well, you're not far off. Parents have been catching lots of flack. Yes, but I still don't really understand it. What do you mean? I mean, even if they're getting criticized, sending Ira away, it just feels like they're giving up on her. Well, what do you suggest they do? Huh? We only have one school. If Ira gets expelled, she has to study somewhere. That's true. It feels wrong. There must be other options. I guess some people learn at home, but I'm sure you gotta be disabled to get approved for that. Who's gonna teach her? Her dad works at the institute, her mom's a nurse. No one has time for that. Wait, I thought her mom was... I don't like it either. But I could see where they're coming from. I looked at the cake I've been aimlessly picking at. She's right. I was so quick to cast moral judgment. Did I expect their whole family to move just because of Ira's poor attendance? I expect them to come begging on their knees for the board to keep her enrolled. She's so childish. I understand, but what does this have to do with keeping silent? Do you know Ira has a little brother? Huh? A little brother? Yeah, like, she definitely said her mom worked at the institute. Yeah, I even checked the log. I was like, wait a second, that doesn't seem right. I don't know. But it seems like even Ira was confused by what she said. So, I don't know. It's either a typo or Ira lied. I had no clue. Yeah, she does. His name's Tolik. Funny kid. I really had no idea. That's okay. You see? It's true, Ira's parents haven't had it easy. Yeah, that's why I'm like, she might have lied. Oh my god. But Tolik's got it so much worse. You know how when adults are cruel, they try to be subtle about it? Kids don't. Not so bad when you're in kindergarten. Sure, some kids won't play with you because their mommy told them not to. They're still too small to really get it. But it's not the end of the world. However, he's going to school next year. Right after his sister got expelled. That's one hell of a legacy to walk into. Seems like an odd thing to lie about. Yeah, I don't know. Well, who knows? It is a mystery. Oh no. No pressure, right? At least nobody will expect too much from him. Don't say that. Sorry, bad joke. But my point is, everyone knows that it's gonna get worse. I can imagine. Yeah, so on top of all that, picture how people react if they find out his sister was unstable. Ira's already prone to anger. You've seen it yourself, right? Now imagine adding hysterics to the mix. Sobbing, panicking, acting strange. Not a great look. Well, that's a bit crude. I wouldn't call what Ira did hysterics. wouldn't either. You know how they're going to paint this. Word spreads fast. Say anything to the teachers or police, the next day everyone in town will know. That's why I don't think it'll help anyone, Asya. But maybe it could give them a clue. What clue? Well, if anyone should give a testimony, it's me. I saw her last, right? Oh, right, that makes sense. Well, I told him I saw her from our apartment window around that time. You know, without the part where I came down to talk, but I don't know how helpful that'll be. She seemed to go in the direction of her house after we met. But I didn't exactly, follow her home. It's not much of a pointer. At least they know she didn't leave the city. Yeah, Border Control could tell them that much. Right. There sure is a pickle. I had my doubts about reporting from the start, and now Marina has solidified them one by one. Polik. This really could harm me or his little brother. But if that's the case, are we really supposed to sit back and do nothing? I don't like the idea of that. Ah! There's one more thing I want to clear up. One birdie question Marina must know the answer to. Oh, by the way. You seem to be a good friend of yours. Maybe you know something about this. A good friend is generous. I mean, I guess I am. Just don't tell Ira that. She'll break out in hives. Oh no, really? Yep. Said my jokes get on her nerves. Can you believe that? Yeah, I believe it. What? Mean. Sorry. I'm used to the abuse. Wait, that gives me an idea. Huh? Let's climb a roof and yell some crap like, Rushka! Marinoshka, best friends forever! Our girl come back just to choke us. Came to you in a time of crisis, you're a good friend. Wow, that's so smart, ain't it? Yeah, but the roofs are slippery this time of year. Aw, boo. We'll tie a rope around you then. Why be? You seem lighter. That's it? Don't worry, I'll hold you real steady. I have a strong center of gravity. So I'm doing the screaming then? Exactly. Oh no. I'm no good at that. Don't worry. I'll just pretend to lose grip on the rope. You'll shriek your lungs out. I refuse! How long has it been since I chatted with someone like this? It feels like forever. Marina, huh? We keep talking and I don't feel comfortable. Not one bit. Really, I haven't felt so carefree speaking to a person in a while. Should conversations be this easy? Feels like I'm cheating. Especially considering the circumstances. Just yesterday, we both saw you were agitated, crying her eyes out. Today, we learned she never came back home. It's supposed to be terrifying. But for some reason, it's as if both of us are certain we'll see her again. As if there's no way things will not turn out okay. Oh, what the hell? Huh? Crap. Why now? Oh, this asshole. Then they finally let you in, Hush. Hush, Shabina. This place has really gone downhill. Hey, Vadik. Marina. Huh? These two know each other? Look at you getting a replacement already. Can't blame ya. But come on, Shabina of all people. He looks at me. No offense. He's like, get him. You're keeping tabs on all my friends? How flattering. Asya, he's in love. Yeah, in your dreams. It's just funny how you always gotta have someone like that around. Someone like that? Marina menacingly lifts her coffee cup. You want this on your pants? Ooh, scary. You'd think it might be an insult, probably. You want to get banned from your single hangout spot? I won't. It'll just be a happy little accident. With urine? Look who's talking. Asya, this guy couldn't aim for the toilet until he was 11. His mattress, however. Shut up, that's not. I was like, don't tempt me. Garen makes sure none of his buddies heard that. He glances at us, trying to look unbothered.
Huh! Why am I even talking to you?
Good question.
Wasn't she your best friend or something?
Huh? Jeez, why does everyone keep saying that?
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. You seem to be having a snazzy time without her around. Having a good laugh and all.
And you were joking about it too.
Huh?
In class, you laughed when they declared you was missing.
Well, she ain't my friend, is she? That bitch attacked me.
That's not the point. You don't think she's really missing?
I don't give a damn. And you don't really seem to either. Why should anyone?
You're exhausting.
Don't worry, the feeling's mutual. Well, whatever. I just came in to check if it's really Shabina over here. Thought I was hallucinating for a second. So what, they let you out in public now? Must be a big day for you. Having fun?
She was before you showed up. It's like, I just came in to make fun of you. Yeah, it's like, really now?
What? I'm not talking to you. Dude, learn to take a joke. Yeah, whatever. My boys are waiting for me. Ciao, ladies. Enjoy your evening.
Why, thank you. Bitch.
With a sneering grin, Garen strolls back to his friend group.
What the heck was that? Him being an asshole? I guess I should be surprised at running into him. Other kids hang out at the cafe all the time. And so it's like a bucket of cold water just got splashed over my head. Jeez, can you believe this? Yeah, didn't expect that. No, seriously. How can a man be so catty? Never thought about it. It's just pathetic. She glares at the table of schoolboys from across the room. Do you two know each other? Yeah, we played together as kids. Oh. It's a boring story. We got along when we were little. And I grew into a normal person and he grew into a jerk. So we stopped talking. The end. I suppose that happens a lot. Yep. Oh, I'm not exactly sad about it. Like, bye-bye, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Speaking of which, wanna head out? No fun sitting here with those losers stinking up the place. Ah, yes, let's go. It's like, let's blow this popsicle stand. The cold immediately stings our noses as we step outside. The sky is just as dark as it was when we went in an hour ago. It's a deep violet, one of my favorites. Marina huffs and grumpily pulls out her scarf. Man, I wish we had more cafeterias or something. Well, there's the pub. The pub. I guess we could get in. I've been told I look mature for my age. She's seriously considering it? Also, who told you that? If you want to sit somewhere, we could go to the, library? Really so lame of suggestion that was halfway through the sentence. Ugh. And here I thought I was doing alright. Library? Oh, I never thought of that. Well, it's rather nice if you just want to, be at peace for a bit. Whoa. At peace. Peace is quite important, yeah. Self-reflection, meditation, contemplation, Buddha and stuff. Yeah. I hear you. I get it. Buddha? Sounds great. I'll try it sometime. Thanks. You're welcome? I think I'll go home for the day, though. Yes, that's alright. I was thinking the same. Cool, then. It was nice talking to you, Asha. Sorry about the whole Vidic thing. Oh. No, don't worry. It's all your fault. You just came up to us, so... I kinda made it all worse. That guy just drives me up the wall. Yeah, that's fair. Guess you and I have that in common. Did you really throw a frickin' chair at him? Yes. She did. I should fucking do it again. Hey. I'm sure she's fine. You are? Yeah. This probably sounds silly, but it's like I believe in her. No way she would just go and disappear like that. I think I get what you mean. Ira's really tough. Exactly. Not gonna go down that easy, yeah? Yeah. I'll be going then. See you around, Asuka. Bye-bye. See you. Marina energetically waves her min at me and runs off down the road. I wave back before going my own way. I shoot a parting glance at the cafe. There's the table occupied by Garen's friends, and ours is... I never paid attention to it, but the table he sat at is half obscured if you look at it from the outside. At this angle, only Marina's back would be visible to passersby. If she usually sits there, then... Ira might have sat at this cafe as well. It makes sense with Garen's comment, too. Replacement. She must have only gone there when Marina dragged her in. And they sat at the same spot that made Ira invisible to anyone on the outside. I wonder if that was intentional. I should ask Marina about it. And also about what kinds of sweets Ira liked. Whether she preferred coffee or tea. She strikes me as a coffee girl. I can't wait for her to come back. Maybe someday. I forgot. I totally forgot. Garen came up to us and it just slipped my mind. I wanted to ask Marina about the man Ira was seeing. It doesn't feel like something she would do, but after everything I've learned, I'm not sure if I knew Ira at all. We don't talk much at breakfast, but I asked my parents if they heard about her disappearance in the morning. Dad asked about what I expected.
Grachevsky's daughter. Yes, we got a notice.
You know Ira's dad? Did you see him yesterday?
No, we're not acquainted. I don't think he came into work.
I see. You think they'll find her?
Of course they'll find her. It's not a big city.
That's true. But there's still been nothing since the news came out.
It's been a day. The police would know if she left through the control post.
I suppose. It just doesn't feel like anyone's looking.
They are. A few of my colleagues went in for questioning.
Really?
Nothing came of it. Just a big waste of time. I don't see what someone's teenage rebellion has to do with us.
Mom slowly shook her head.
Poor girl.
This made me feel a little more determined. Glad the attitude towards the case is pretty much the same between both kids and grown-ups. But it does sound like there's an actual investigation going on. So the police aren't just sitting back. At least there's that.
No updates?
I haven't heard anything. Me neither.
Boring.
The boys at the desk next to me are copying my homework. Everything is already back to normal. Maybe the guy she's seeing works at the institute. She just mixed up her story about which parent worked there. Maybe. I can totally see that. Everything's already back to normal. The same conversation, the same digs.
Hey, at least Sabina here got herself a new friend.
Yeah, what's up with that? Got kicked out of the library. I can't go to a cafe now?
Look who's getting sassy. We're only curious, you know. It's rare to see you crawl outside your little cave.
I love it.
We're just so proud of you putting yourself out there and all. Want to hang out with us while you're at it?
Man, what are you doing?
What? It could be fun.
No, it couldn't. Shabina, don't listen to him.
Well, how about it? Come on. You're probably all sad after your Irochka went MIA. You gotta cheer up a little.
She's fine. Let her be.
We could all go to the movies or something? How's that sound?
I don't... Jeez, he's just messing with you. Badib, drop it already.
Dude, don't ruin it. She's about to agree.
You're such an asshole. I wasn't going to. I sigh. It's always going to be like this now, huh? Erin might come back soon, but once she's transferred, that's all I have to look forward to every day. Don't they get tired of this? It's always the same jokes, although... I'm gonna get better if you keep doing this, it'll only get worse. Worse, huh? Try to imagine what that'd be like. She talked about it as if I were being bullied, but that's not really the case, is it? Yes, it is! You are being bullied! Stop! You've all seen Scarecrow. We know what actual bullying looks like. Nobody's hurting me or destroying my clothes. The worst I have to deal with is some tasteless jabs. They literally steal your stuff! If anything, I ought to grow a thicker skin. I imagine she meant the boys would get more cruel, but would they really? Don't guys riff on each other all the time? They always call each other names and laugh about it, right? Just the way their friendship works. So it's not fair to assume they're trying to make me feel bad. And if they aren't really trying to be mean, what reason would they have to be more cruel? All things considered, they've been treating me rather politely. I mean, I've never been called a dumbass. They called you a dyke! It's like, girl, stop. Yeah, it's like, that's a pro-level gaslighting. It's like, oh, they never called me a dumbass, they just called me a dyke. It's like, still the same letter on the alphabet, girl. Or an asshole, so... She clearly can't hold back floods. No. I know it's a joke, but speaking hypothetically, would it really be so bad if I went somewhere with them? They may be a bit rude, but I'm also, well, I'm kind of a wuss, so no. What are you thinking? Huh? Did you forget? What? Did you forget the last time they caught you all alone? That was a prank. That time No. It's my fault. I just overreacted. I always do. You will overreact again. It will happen again. But Garn wasn't with them. It wouldn't happen now. It wouldn't be the same. That's right. He'll make it worse. Oh, thank God. I think her conscience is finally talking to her. Like, hello, this is literally God telling you to grow a fucking spine. Sorry, you're right. I understand. Azia! Marina! Hi! Marina runs to me across the hallway. Feel a little better right away. Heya! Got home safe yesterday? Isn't it obvious? Yes, thanks. Yeah, no, this game doesn't have any dialogue choices. Yes, thanks you. Almost died. What? Okay, there's this hopscotch on the way to my house. She slipped. This really is a visual novel with emphasis on the novel part. Yep. Yeah, it really puts the novel in visual novel. Yeah. I'm pretty sure when it doesn't have dialogue choices, it's called a kinetic novel, but I don't know. Tomato, tomato. Can you believe that? They didn't even stand it. That's a hazard. A deadly hazard. Unforgivable. That's what I'm saying. I told my bro to file a complaint, but he just blew me off. Imagine that. That's so terribly rude. I'm basically crippled and he doesn't even care. Oh no. Is it that bad? My butt hurts. Get well soon. We chat about dumb things like that for a minute or two. I still can't wrap my mind around how natural it feels. It's just still so much fun, but I can't shake the feeling that we're trying to stave off a question no one wants to hear the answer to. Marina's has been nice enough to set an easygoing atmosphere. Really natural that I should be the one to ruin it. By the way, have you heard anything from Mira yet? If Marina were a dog, her ears would droop. No. You? No. We never had each other's contacts. I see. Should have figured. I doubt she'd call me even if she had my number. Marina was the person Mira went to. If she did get in touch with anyone, it would have been her. Her or... Actually I wanted to ask you about something. Oh? What is it? I look around. Hall's rather crowded, more than I would like. Not sure if it's a good place to discuss this. Marina seems to understand what's on my mind. Hey, how about we talk about it after school? You don't have any plans, right? I'm free, so yes, that would be great. Wait! I've got 5 lessons, so meet me right after. Alright. Later then. I gotta get back to my friends. Okay, see you. Returns to the group of girls on the other side of the hallway. So Marina's pretty popular. Well, duh. She's a really outgoing person. Seems like the type that can get along with just about anybody. I'm just not used to people like that paying any attention to me. It doesn't feel real. As if it's breaking some sort of unspoken rule. As if it's yet another way the universe has allowed me to cheat. The school day passes slowly. The boys don't talk to me after our short morning exchange. That's good. The room felt like it was buzzing with gossip only yesterday, but everyone seems to have already lost interest. What more is there to say? I figure that's how it works when someone you don't exactly care for leaves the picture. If Ira had never stood up for me, I'd probably feel the same. The Russian lesson drags on and on. They called me to the blackboard last time, so I should feel safe today. My thoughts drift to a different place, and my eyes wander. Ah. The windows. Thin frost engravings have begun appearing on the glass. Later than I expected. Maybe the humidity levels haven't been right. They always draw it swirly in cartoons. I wonder why. The frost I tend to see is nothing like that. It looks a lot more like an imprint of a prickly pine or a clear surface shattered into fractals. Maze of edges expanding and folding over one another. It forces you to focus and unfocus. Pulls you in like a kaleidoscope. Makes it how you look at it, into it, and through it. Into the same repeating pattern. Why is it shaking? Is it getting bigger? Oh yeah, it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger! It's the same repeating pattern of white barbs, an ornament of needles, upon needles, upon needles, upon needles, upon needles, upon needles. A glass that's shattered without being broken. An edge without a piercing point. I think I've seen something like that before. Right. It's just like that time. The pattern manifests itself in jagged lines. Draws closer and closer, and invites me in. I almost understood something back then. I almost realized something very good and important. I wasn't in the right state at the time, but maybe now... Maybe that's why I'm seeing it. The fractals, they continue to expand. Help! Maybe it's time. Yeah, it's like ice intensifies. If I just look closer, strain my vision. Ah. The concentration of sharp edges is so dense my head and skin and eyes begin to sting. Is there a form? A shape? A sign? A number? No. It's not enough. Only I... Ah! No, it's too much. Too bright. Too beautiful. It's overwhelming. My eyes blur. Yeah, she's about to unlock her ice powers. It's about to become Elsa. Let it go. So beautiful, I might cry. It's too much, too much, too much, too much. Whoop. A bird flies past the window. Huh? I look around. Everyone is quietly writing in their notebooks. Did anyone hear that? Did anyone see? No, you just forgot to take your meds again today. My eyes snap back to the frost-covered window. It's lovely. Okay. The snow is falling lightly in the yard. The long gray clouds glide placidly across the tundra. I stand by the main entrance and wait for Marina to show up. Yeah, it's like, calm yourself, girl. Like, stop staring at the ice. You're losing your mind. I stand by the main entrance and wait for Marina to show up. She should be free at the same time as I. So why isn't she here yet? It's been a couple minutes. A thought occurs, or rather, an unpleasant memory. The letter prig from many weeks ago. Could she have... No, that can't be it. Marina isn't like that. I walked down the steps. I thought we're meeting at a different spot. It's not like either of us specified we'd be at the school gate. Must be a misunderstanding. Maybe she had pee in, used the back exit. Let's go to the perimeter just in case. The snow around the yard is deep and somewhat bothersome to trudge through. Because of that, when you see someone go behind the school, you know they're either doing sports or trying to smoke without being noticed. I don't believe Marina smokes, though. Oh? I hear soft voices coming from behind the gym. Aha! Rita's class must be getting out of PE. I knew it. Maybe I could catch her there.
Don't mess with me! Stop playing fucking dumb!
Mike! Damn it! I told you I don't know. I'm sorry. What?
You know what's going on, don't you? Think I forgot? He's been saying random shit, staring at nothing. Bob's getting real worried and you know this, right? Right?
Oh my god. The voice is so shaky it takes me a moment to recognize him as Garrett. Oh my god. Wait, Garrett? This anxious?
You had this! Marina!
Panic!
I'm begging you, please! Please! I don't know what to do!
I'm sorry. I don't know. I wish I did, but
you got better!
listen.
Don't give me that. I have a pair of eyes, alright? I know you're not the same or whatever, I get it. But you're functional. So I need to ask you, please.
What? Crud, I wanted to back off all sneaky like. And did that backfire? Why do you have to slip? Asya?
You.
Oh shit, he eggy. Before I know it, guard pulls me up by the front of my coat.
You little bitch! Think you can eavesdrop on people now, huh?
I didn't. Hey, let her go.
She was listening in on us.
No, I said let her go. He grimaces but loosens his grip slightly. Yeah, it's like you're in public. You are literally at school.
So, Shabita.
I was waiting for Marina. We were supposed to meet up after school. That's right, we were. Though I thought we'd be by the gate. You weren't coming, so I thought I'd look for you. And when I crossed the corner here, I slipped and fell. Jeez, are you okay? Yes, I think so.
So what you're saying... So what, you're saying you didn't hear shit?
No, nothing.
Yeah, right. You suck at lying, Shabina.
I'm not. Damn it, Vatic. Drop it already.
Whatever. Sure.
Wah! He almost throws me to the side. Bird runs up and saves me from yet another humiliating fall.
Piece of shit. I don't believe you for a second. Try and blabber about this to anyone. See where it gets you.
Watch your tone. She's got nothing to do with it.
You're defending her? Why? You know she just heard all that stuff about you.
You want help or not? Guard clenches his fist. Marina doesn't look at him, instead helping me get the snow out of my clothes.
So you have a way.
We can talk later. Oh, wait, no. Why not now? I mean... She totally heard everything we said, right? Might as well. Actually, why don't you do a little recap? How about it? Come on, go ahead.
Huh. Think you're being clever? This'll come to bite you in the ass, Marina.
Yeah, I think I've had enough of you today. Ozzy, let's go. She grabs me by the arm and pulls in the direction of the schoolyard. Does she just like dragging people around? Yes.
Hey, Marina!
You know where to find me. Marina just turned around to see Garrett's barely hidden paid expression. Double advantage, welcome, how you doing? He glares at me. For some reason, it doesn't scare me at all. Don't scare me at all. For a long round on the street, Marina runs her hand across her face with a frustrated moan. What a mess. Sorry you got dragged into that, Asuka. No, I'm alright. I should be the one apologizing. Man, I knew I should have brushed him off. That jerk came up to me and said he needed to ask something real quick. Really? I thought, well, if it's only for a minute. Worst mistake of my life. I'm sorry. Maybe if I came faster. Cut it out. That's what I get for entertaining him. So, how much did you actually hear? Huh? It's like I told you. I didn't catch anything. I just slipped. Really? You can be honest, I won't bite. No, I'm serious. I only heard some muffled voices. I didn't know it was you. Okay. That's cool then. So, is everything fine? He was in a really bad mood. No kidding. Been a while since I last saw this guy so cranky. I'm all good though. If you say so. Please be safe. Tell that to Vatic. That squirt better watch out. She proudly slaps her bicep. I've been to the gym. I've held weights. 10-kilo deadlift. That bum doesn't know who he's messing with. Whoa, I'll let him know. Marina's voice sounds so carefree. Does she really believe me? If Karen's right about one thing, it's not. I'm just no good at lying. But you know what? That doesn't matter. Marina would be happiest if I forgot about it all, so that's what I'll do. And then my lie will circle back to being true. Bet you didn't think of that, huh? It's like, can't catch anything if I don't remember shit. Big brain. Anyways, I'm hungry as hell. Wanna grab a bite? We can hang out at Zvezdoska again. Zvezdoska's nice, but I don't have that much allowance left. Oh, I hear ya. Wait, don't tell me I made you empty your pockets yesterday. I didn't know you were running short. No, don't worry. I'm glad we went. I've been looking for an excuse to eat there anyway. We could get something from the store this time, if you don't mind. Sure thing. I was just thinking, wow, it's perfect walking weather. Really is.
It's fucking December. What are you talking about? Russians are just built different, I guess.
We leisurely make our way down the street, chatting about this and that. Turns out Marina goes to the cafe several times a week with different people. Classmate A on Monday, classmates B and C Wednesday, classmates D Friday, so on. That's my theory, but I'd probably die if I had to live like that. It's not that bad. If I really don't want to go, I don't. Still, it must cost you quite a lot. I guess? You get plenty of allowance, so it's whatever. Oh, I see. That's nice then. It's good when parents are so understanding. I wasn't really talking about money. I wouldn't know. I live with my big brother. He doesn't care as long as I don't bother him. And I don't bother him as long as I have cash. It's like we have a contract. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. You think? Yes. I mean, it sounds fun living with your sibling. You get to eat treats at the cafe all the time. Not all the time. You think I'm some sort of sugar addict? So that's where you get all that energy. Now listen here. I'm joking. No, I'm serious though. I don't just stuff my face there every day. Go to the movies pretty often, you know, at the community center. You should tag along sometime, if you want. You mean it? Of course. The more the merrier. I don't know when we'll get any new films over here. Oh, I heard they're bringing in an American flick next week. We have to go. Really? I'd love to. And it's settled. The whole time Marita and I are browsing through the aisles of the department store, I can't get this invitation out of my head. We'll go to the movies. We'll go to the movies. Let's go to the movies. To Hollywood Film, no less. I'm so happy it's Saturday. Oh, new weekend comes soon enough. Isn't that funny? I had the same kind of invite just earlier this morning. But everything about that, even if the boys were only joking, everything about that made me feel disgusting. Funny that. Funny that. Man, I can't wait to get out of here. The store? The city, dummy. Oh. Really? What, you know? Well, I like it here. I think it's very pretty. Can't argue with that. I just wish there was more to do, I guess. I know they're planning to expand the place. They'll take the barracks down in spring to build new blocks. And there's talk about a new sports complex. That stuff will take frickin' years. I'm bored now. Oh, I had no idea about the barracks. Really? You really live under a rock, don't you? It sure seems like it. Well, now you know. Point is, there's jack all to do here. Can't wait till I'm done with school. Just a year and a half left. You know where you're studying already? No clue. I'll see where life takes me. I'm a person of countless talents. Who knows which one will be my calling? Whoa, really? That's pretty amazing. I don't have that many skills, I think. Well, it's all about the mindset. I'll make bank anywhere if I just put my mind to it. As long as it's not math, or bio, or English, or chemistry, or physics, or Russian, or history, or lit. Wait a second. How about you? Got any plans yet?
So, by process of elimination, all that's left is PE.
So I'll become a bodybuilder. Oh, well. I'm only good at writing essays, so probably something in the arts. Oh, I thought you were like a top student or something. No, not at all. Doing my homework, but when the teacher asks me something in front of the class, it's like my head goes empty.
Or cattle herding.
Yeah, I don't know. I just gravitated towards giving her a southern accent because she kept talking in apostrophes, and when a character talks in apostrophes, I wind up giving them the cowboy voice. I don't do very well in tests either. Oh, that's surprising. You look pretty brainy.
Yeah, cowgirl voice. Yeehaw.
Thanks. No problem.
It's like, sometimes it takes me a bit to figure out a character's voice. Like, obviously I give Vadim a shitty voice because he's a shitty person. It's like, as soon as he was, like, dropping slurs, I was like, alright, I gotta give this guy, like, the worst voice ever on purpose.
Both of us end up getting fruit juice and sausage rolls. For a while, we walked out the Bay Street, and I listened to Marina tell me funny stories.
You should just give him literal fart sounds as a voice. Yeah.
I don't contribute much, but at least she seems to enjoy making me laugh. I probably come across as boring. Oh god, my ears are ringing. Or a goose honk. Perhaps I'm way too easily impressed by mundane things. I look into her smile. It's lovely, and I'm not sure I see anything behind it. But Rita's a very nice person. With nice people like that, it's hard to tell. Maybe she thinks I'm lame but doesn't realize it. Maybe she's stifling that feeling down out of the goodness of her heart. Maybe one day it will become too heavy, too unbearable, and that's when she'll explode at me. All the times I've acted strange or looked too ugly next to her. That day's getting closer with each passing minute. It's rapidly approaching and she's none the wiser. But that's fine. It's coming, so I'll prepare. Till that day, I'll enjoy my time with Rita to the fullest. This small repose didn't come out of nowhere, I understand. Ira, who was supposed to be here until the tail end of December, went away. The same Ira that came as an answer to all my prayers. Bringing her to me probably cost the world a lot of effort. And when all that effort was cut short, well, Garen called me a replacement at the cafe. Maybe that's true from his perspective. Maybe even for Marina's. But from where I'm standing, Marina is a substitute for everything that Ira stood for. My hope, my shield, my happiness. It makes sense she appeared as soon as Ira vanished. In fact, it all lines up so perfectly, I'm surprised I didn't notice it right away. Of course, that's what it is. But then, I'm not certain why it isn't working like it should. It's not Marina's fault. It's not the fault of the universe either. This leaves only one other suspect.
Me. It's like, through a process of elimination, I blame myself. Again.
Something in my brain just refuses to connect.
I made the connections. You connected shit. But I still connected anyway.
It's amazing to have someone like Marina go out of her way to talk to me, even if it's only because Ira's missing. Nevertheless, I can't appreciate it fully. I can't get lost in it the way I'm clearly meant to. As if it's not enough. As if I still keep thinking about Ira all the time. It's only been 2 days since I last met her. 2 days are no reason to panic. Of course, I saw her crying, but that's probably okay, right? Her taking some time for herself is nothing new, and she's really tough, so she'll be fine. What game sounds the weirdest outside of context? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of games you could probably explain very poorly. So that would sound weird out of context. Yeah. Everyone being so blasé about her vanishment seems vapid. When you look at it objectively, the situation isn't that alarming. I'm just being a crybaby like always. Then again, that's a harmful way of thinking. If I believe the universe has let something bad happen to someone like Ira, then I'll be doubting the world's sense of justice. Not only that, but I would also be rejecting the privilege I've been given. I want to draw an apt comparison, but all my metaphors are falling apart. Maybe I'm like a child who was gifted a doll, lost it, and then started the palette to replace what wasn't identical to the... No. See? That's what happens. Start comparing wonderful people to toys. What's wrong with me? Even when trying to explain how ungrateful I'm being, I find the most despicable way to do so. I really don't know if I have a soul at all. Are you okay? Like, no, we're having anxiety again. Help. Marina looks at me expectantly, holding her hands up to the hot air stream. In our aimless strolling, we've reached the warm vents back next to the back entrance of the research center. The snow around the chutes has melted, forming uneven splashes of dark soil lovingly sprinkled with months-old cigarette butts. Yes, why? You look kinda down. If you're tired of my blabbering, you could just say so. I could get a bit carried away. No, I was listening, really. I totally was paying attention to, you talking about cows or something. I totally had something else. Yeah. I just figured you're too polite to tell me to shut up. I wouldn't. I like listening to you. Honest? Yes, honest. Your stories are fun. And you have so many friends, I'm surprised that, I appreciate you making time for me at all. Please. Am I supposed to sit on my butt eating cake while you was gone? I mean, just yesterday. We actually have more important stuff to talk about. And heck, it's nice to break off from the schedule every once in a while. Variety is the spice of life, yeah? Alright, I kind of put a damper on your plans, sorry. Dude, I just said it's cool. I like talking to you, it's like relaxing. Relaxing? Yep. It's weird saying that with the disappearance and all. When I discuss this stuff with you, it doesn't feel so scary. That's amazing. I've actually felt that way since yesterday. I thought talking about such things should make you anxious, but it doesn't feel that way at all. Right? Now that's scary. What kind of therapy is that? Pretty strange. Speaking of which, you wanted to ask something? Right, yes, there's this rumor going around. I don't know if I believe it. Maybe you know. Was Ira seeing some older man? This. Figures you hear it eventually. Yes, I thought it might be true at first. That Ira could have eloped with that person or something like that. But he never mentioned anything of the sort, so it's really just gossip. Elope? Ew! Ew? Why? Thought it sounded quite romantic. Romantic? That guy's like 35! Well, love is no age, right? Yuck! Don't go around saying stuff like that, it's dangerous. My face goes red. Did I really say something that embarrassing? Yeah, it's like, ew! Okay, well, I don't usually say anything when others bring it up. It's like, yeah, it's like Marina's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, if someone asks me about it, I go, man, I've never heard her do anything like that. What a load of crap. But you? I think you'll understand. Huh? That's my brother. I knew it. As soon as they mentioned that she had an older brother, I was like, that's the person she's seeing. I knew it. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, huh? That guy. The old guy? It's my bro. So, Ira and your brother are... No, they're not like that at all. Gross. It also explains why Ira would go to her, because, you know, they know each other, or, you know, a sister. She sticks her tongue out as if she's about to gag. That bad? I would literally die. Oh no, but what's going on then? If you don't mind telling me. It's fun. I think if anyone should know, it's you. Ah, really? I can trust you, right? You're not gonna run a tittle-tattle the first chance you get, yeah? Of course. I mean, of course not. I thought so. Anyways. My brother Liv, he works in the labs. Like, the ones at the research complex. Yeah, so she's the it's like, she was probably bringing him lunches this whole time. He's been helping Ira. Helping? With what? I guess you could call it managing her stress. Huh. She has a kind of neurotic condition. Shocker. Sometimes her head just goes haywire and there's nothing she can do. Lev says it's some brain chemistry stuff. I can't say anything more than that. So what, you got angry at her classmates? No, that's Ira at her soundest, if you can believe it. Oh. You know when you see it. Sometimes she just can't focus on anything, any sound, any person. Sometimes her mind gets tangled and she starts to panic. Things like that. I see. You think she was, tangled up the day we saw her? Yes, absolutely. It hasn't been that bad in a long while. Not even a year ago when she just started treatment. All along, this whole time I had zero clue. Yeah, so she's just us, yeah. The more I learn, the stupider I feel. Just picturing her going through all of that makes my heart ache. Poor Ira. We're lucky, really. I mean, I don't know where'd she be if Lev refused to help. There's only so much I could do. But he got Ira the meds. Oh, so Ira was the one that was taking the meds. I'm like, somebody has to be taking meds. They have anxiety disorders and are experiencing panic attacks. Yeah. So it's like, I mean, it's like the reason why Ira is able to handle things perfectly fine and Asya isn't is because one's taking her meds and the other isn't. Problem solved. Mystery solved. Now get meds. It's like, Lev Oni-chan, got another patient for you. Meds? Some pills to keep her head in check. They're not the type you can get from a pharmacy. Yeah, exactly. The moral of the story is to take your meds. You mean illegal drugs? What? No. Don't make it sound so scary. Take your meds if you don't want the worms to come back. Exactly. The worms. The worms. Sorry, maybe I misunderstood. Geez, it's nothing that bad. Just a new type of pill, so it's hard to come by. It's called antipsychotics. Oh, wow. Well, anyway, I doubt Ira followed Liv's recommendations to a T. Well, at least she got better for a while. That's incredible. Your brother must be an amazing person. Both of you. Stop it. I didn't do much. Probably annoyed her more than anything. I'm sure you were important to her, too. Eh? Huh. You think so? Mm-hmm. Well, who knows? Who knows? You're rejected the therapy after all. What? She just flat out refused a month ago. Stopped taking her pills, stopped coming to our place. And, well, you saw what happened. But, why? She was feeling better, right? You said it helped. Marina solemnly shrugs. She just decided that she didn't want it anymore. Meds can have some awful side effects, so I can't really blame her. Still, I wish she talked it out with us. With the pills, those little states will only worsen. Why didn't you say any of this earlier? Huh? Why did you keep this to yourself? Why did you tell anyone she might be in danger? What if she gets injured when she's in that state? Are you seriously asking me that? I told you why we can't go around telling people she had issues like that. Think about her kid brother for a second. Think about Ira for a second. You really think her family reputation is worth more than her safety? That's not right at all. Jesus, Asya, I'm not saying that. Look, let's say I told the police about Ira's problem. Let's say I told them that Lev was helping her. What then? What would that change? Would it point them towards a location? A culprit? Maybe give them a motive? Yeah, I guess there's that. But so what? What do you mean, so what? They'll know she didn't run away just because she was rebelling or throwing a fit or anything silly like that. That everyone will understand it's serious. Everyone will work hard to find her. Maybe the whole city would... Marina's bitter laugh is sharp enough to sting. They'll take it seriously? Band together? Asya, you should be on TV or something. Listen, Asya. Asyenka. That's not how it works at all. You mean the police? The world. You think everyone will suddenly feel bad for her? That's cute. Let me tell you what people will actually say. People will say, oh, that makes sense. I always thought there was something off about her. You laughed at that suggestion too. That's right. She was totally messed up in the head. Yeah, that was bound to happen. Sick people can just snap. It's sad, but what could you do? No point in looking now. Betty got 10, she killed herself in a ditch. Betty got 100, she froze to death. Shut up! Don't say that! Stop lying to me! I'm not lying, damn it! That's how it's gonna go and you know it. They'll turn it into an excuse to gossip more. They'll turn it into an excuse to brush her off. Her life, her choice, her disappearance, everything. They already say, saw that coming. Yeah. As if, even if Ira's really gone, everyone will remember her as that. She'll be the basket case that always had it coming. Does that have a nice ring to you? That's just not right. Can't be right. It's a hard pill to swallow. Marina, be mad at me all you want. You have no idea how mad I am. But if I betrayed Ira's trust like that, I'd never live it down. I'd hate myself for the rest of my life. So why are you telling me this? Because she told me you looked up to her, so I believe you'd understand. Maybe I was wrong. You think Ira would want us to tell everyone about this? Think she'd come back and thank us? Send a blessing from beyond the grave? Don't talk about her like that. Huh? Come on now. Asuka, you gotta face reality. You know how everyone will react when... No, that's not what I mean. I wiped the tears and snot that have apparently been pouring down my face. Oh boy, I could actually play out what's being said in the novel. Yay! Don't talk about her like she's dead. Marina's lip trembles. She quickly sniffs her nose and fixes her collar. I don't really believe she's dead, you know. I want you to understand, alright? Mira kept silent for a reason. I don't know if she's right or wrong for that, but I get it. When people learn about those things, it never turns out good. It's just degrading. I understand. Do you? Yes, you're probably right. Not about everything, but about Ira. I can understand that. But Marina, you're also afraid, aren't you? Huh? If everyone learns about your family helping Ira with her condition, they'll suspect Lev, right? Ah! Well, you said he got her this rare medication. Did Ira's parents know about that? No, but I don't think you're allowed to do that, are you? Marina, you're a little selfish, huh? No, it's okay. I know you're worried about Ira. Really? You helped her because you cared about her, right? Your brother, too. Of course we did. Yeah, so please, don't pretend. Don't pretend you're keeping quiet only for her sake, or for the sake of Tolik. Double Deadly Kiwi, welcome, how you doing? It's like, well, so far so good. It's like, our friend, question mark, disappeared. So, you know, we're learning about what's been going on. She's been taking meds. I mean, I'm not pretending. I know. I just want to say, if you don't think it's bad, then you're also worried for yourself. That's all. Life can be hard like that. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. Summary. Many bully, few friend. Mine sick, friend gone, no friend, many sad. Exactly. Yeah, the tomboy smoker love interest went missing. Pretty much. It's like, both summaries are accurate. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm scared to get in trouble. There. You don't have to say it like that. What? I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want my brother to get in trouble. I don't want him to lose his job. Is that what you want to hear, Asia? Marina, please. I don't want to fight with you. You're the one who started screaming at me. I don't want to fight either, you know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled. Please forgive me. Jeez. Why so serious all of a sudden? Not a big deal. Maybe. I thought it was important. Sorry. Don't apologize. I feel like a total bully now. Oh, sorry, I'll stop. No, cut it out. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Alright, I'll look away. You... For crying out loud. Marina chuckles and lowers her head. Her smile is wry and tired, but for some reason I don't feel sad looking at it. Something about her defeated expression makes me feel hopeful. That doesn't sound very nice when I put it like that. Sorry. I got carried away as well. Hmm? Oh. Oh no, not at all. You weren't rude or anything. No, really. I'm not usually like that. I don't talk like that. I know. And you're right. I said it in a nasty way, but you're right. I can come up with 100 of these noble excuses, but they're just that, excuses. I'm just trying to keep my nose clean in the end. It's really lame. That's not true. You need to look out for your own family, too. All of the good you did for Ira's sake still matters. Please don't belittle it like that. Maybe it does. I don't know anymore. Everyone's just looking to save their own skin at the end of the day. Every man's an animal, yeah? That's not what I meant at all. No? I think you're still a very good person, Marina. You're a funny girl, Asia. What? Really, I don't know what to make of you. I don't know how it works, but I just want to trust you. How to explain? Kinda feels like you never judge a person. Really? Mm-hmm. First I thought you were like really innocent. Not dumb, but maybe a little dumb. Sorry. No, she is a little dumb. I don't think that's really true, though. I don't think you're naive. You know, I could usually make an easy read on people. With you, though? Well, maybe it's because I only met you yesterday. But you're really nice, Asia. Nicer than I could ever hope to be. No, please don't say that. Yeah, it's like she's got at least 3 brain cells. That's a start, I guess. Nice is meaningless would apply to me. I'm not really charitable. I'm not really kind. I'm not really honest. I'm nothing but a hypocrite this whole conversation. Marina says all of these things so genuinely, I don't have the strength to shut them down. It's like that love letter, only the other way around. Her kind words aren't really true. This time I'm aware of that, while Marina herself has no idea. Does that diminish the value of those words? No. Marina didn't choose to be wrong. Kindness can be misguided, but it still deserves appreciation. Real or not, it deserves gratitude. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure if what I said counts as a compliment. Of course it does. I look into the world. A world where everyone's kind to me. A world where every sight I see is beautiful. An unjust, lovely world. Its kindness is misguided on a scale I can't even fathom. But calling it misguided is an insult to the universe itself. What do I know about what's worthy and what isn't? I'm a conceited gnat. I shouldn't even try to understand the whats and whys. The only thing I have the right to do, the only reasonable thing for me to do is to say thank you. So I'll do just that. I'll say it. I'll say it as many times as it takes to get my feelings across. In other words, I'll say it endlessly. Thank you, 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 thank you. It's not enough. My life is finite, and so is my gratitude. It will never be enough, even if I keep living until our dying sun swallows the earth. It's a promise I will never fulfill. So I'll retract it. I apologize. Yeah, many thanks. Mental break 2! Electric Boogaloo. Oh, double Sheepy Doxy! Welcome, Raiders! Double welcome! I'm playing the Loon Kitten Andrew / Animal Tamer, and today we're playing Z.A.T.O. I hope you had a good stream. If you need to eat or sleep or whatever, go ahead. Otherwise, kick back and relax the mental breakdown that's about to happen. Yeah, double Sheepy, thanks again for the raid. Hope you've been well. I need to try a different approach. The number of gratitudes I can express will always be finite and meager. But what if the gratitude itself becomes infinite? An expression of endless gratitude. Is that possible? Does it sound right? I can repeat my many thanks for as long as I live, like a pulsar emitting wave after wave of electromagnetic radiation. Yes, just like that. A pulsar's radiation travels endlessly inside a vacuum. Mine should be able to do the same. But right now my signals keep getting buried under the 10,000 kilometers of our planet's atmosphere. They're too weak. They dissipate under the weight of over 5 quadrillion tons of air. Well, not as much as if they travel straight up. But I'm not good enough at math to do the numbers. All I know is my signal isn't strong enough. Yeah, it's like, Azia, what are you even talking about? So then what can I do? I could become an astronaut and fire off my messages from orbit. That has to work. Except I don't have anything it takes to be an astronaut. The next best thing would be to send a strong radio signal from the surface. But sending a transmission powerful enough to break through the Earth's atmosphere requires equipment that's way out of my reach. It's in the same realm of possibility as me actually traveling to space. But then, what other options are there? How could my broadcast persevere? Ah, right. Isn't it obvious? Of course, it's so much like me to rely on others. So much like me to look for external means of getting what I want. The answer's right there, right in front of my nose. The answer is in my reflection. It's staring at me from the bathroom mirror. Oh god. Me. It's all about me. I am my own parabolic antenna. The strength of my signal is decided by my own level of gratitude. It's a matter of my resolve. It's a matter of admiration. It's a matter of dedication. If my signal is unable to pierce through the sky, that's a personal failing of mine. That's something I'm responsible for fixing. Can I do that? I can. Naturally, I can. At any point made against that will be an excuse. I just need to work hard. I need to work hard so that I will feel so much more grateful. I need to overflow with admiration. I need to overflow with reverence. I need to overflow with love. If I fail to do that, my voice will never make it to the cosmos. And then, when I'm so overwhelmed with grace that I could die, I'll get up to the highest point atop the sea level that I'll be able to reach. I'll climb up high and I will look into the sky and I will angle myself so that the trajectory is just right. And then I will start my most powerful transmission to date. I will scream, "Thank you, and I love you" so loud that all the people in the radius of 3,000 kilometers will feel it in their hearts and bones and muscles. Yeah, new mental illness gains. Savior complex. Well, this person's not okay. You have no idea, Deadly Kiwi. You have no idea. I'm like, are you sure Iria's the one that needs meds? I mean, I take Marina's word for it. However, she has not gotten to really know Azia yet. And their TV signals of radios will break. And the next day the whole world will report a radio signal of unprecedented strength blasting from the communism peak. Yeah, they're sisters in madness. Although maybe Mount Elbrus is more realistic. If I remember right, Dad climbed it when he was in university. At least he was a pin from there tucked away in one of the... At least he has a pin from there tucked away in one of the drawers. Maybe I should ask him about it. Yes, Double Russia, welcome, yes. How you doing? Hope you had a good time with Doxy. No, better not. He's tired after work. I should go to my room. Tomorrow's a weekend, so I can stay up late. I don't need to do any homework today either. I have the whole evening to myself. I will rest. And starting tomorrow, I'll work harder than ever before. I'll love this world with everything I've got.
Please don't. Your definition of love concerns me.
I'm thinking if I want to keep going or not. Just a little more. The world is as bright as the sunless day allows. The air is clear and soft despite the cold. Statue on the main square shines in silver. I already made my rounds around the city. It's been a wonderful time as usual. I've seen all that there is to see. I've admired all there is to admire. It's what I would say if I were a liar. I travel south towards the single place I've been neglecting. It's easy to avoid since it's right on the edge of the long residential street, the car repair shop. There's nothing special about it at all, aside from the fact that the owner's son is a classmate of mine. So what's my problem with it? I suppose you could call it pettiness. Ever since that one incident, I've avoided the spot like a plague. It's never been the shop's fault. It was poor luck. That and my own overreaction. If I want to achieve my goal, I need to get over myself and face it. That's right, I'm sticking to it. I'm sending my message to the universe. Of course, there are requirements I have to meet. Need to take in and process the beauty of the whole entire world to achieve the right signal strength. If I can't find the beauty in everything this town has to offer, how could I ever grasp the grandeur of the planet, let alone the universe? I'm very familiar with every other part of Vorkuta 5. Excluding one area because of an old joke gone wrong is just unfair. I'm sorry, car repair shop. I'll fix my mistake. Momentarily freeze up, then scoop behind a corner. Just now. Was it Garen walking down the side of the road? I peek out just to check. That's right. He's marching quickly, hands in pockets. A couple times he turns around as if to make sure he's not being followed. Huh. I wait till he's a good distance away before I come out of hiding. I'd rather not encounter him after what happened yesterday. Yeesh. Did we know what this past incident was about? I don't think so. They didn't go into detail. Not yet. Never been this crude with me before. There are plenty of people on the street, so maybe I'm being overly cautious. But better safe than sorry, right? The road ends. There's the workshop. It's bathed in pure white light, almost as if it's glowing, inviting me in. I take a look around and don't see anyone, just cold and empty cars, some crates stacked by the building, concrete slabs. The snow keeps softly flowing from the hills. It's quiet. I take a peek through one of the windows, but the only thing I see is my reflection. They fixed it then. Is there really nobody inside? Not like I particularly wanted to enter, but I thought that might be the best way to go about it. Have a quick glance, see how normal everything is, then leave. Nice and simple. Looks like they're closed today, though. I was certain they worked on Sundays, too. I should just check the schedule at the door. There. Scratched up metal plate. Let's see. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Should be open. It's Sunday, just past 12. I knock on the door and I give it a tug. It won't budge. Eh? I give it another tug and it's a push. That's strange. Maybe it's not the time yet? Well, when if not today? Would the universe really hold me back like that? No. Let's not jump to such conclusions. Mechanics are probably on lunch break. Ah, of course! I don't believe they had it listed. Did I miss that? No lunch break. Well, it's not like me being inattentive. Then why? Oh, maybe it's some sort of holiday today? I'm bad at keeping track of things like that. Still, shouldn't there be a notice or... Wait. I look over the metal plate again. What? Huh? Wait. That doesn't seem like... What? Or my eyes are blinking intensely. Did I get enough sleep? I'm just not seeing straight. I shouldn't have read so much before I went to bed. It's like... Can you not have another psychotic breakdown? You literally just had one like 5 minutes ago. I need to focus. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. Huh? I don't... Hey. Why does... Ah, it's okay. I got it. I know what this is. I shut my eyes. It's just a dream. I've seen these things before. I come to my apartment door, but the number is all messed up and wrong. I need to make an urgent call, but the rotary dial wraps into a spiral. I'm running through my school. I can't find the right classroom because the number I need doesn't exist. Yeah, 1, try to keep together. 2, try not to hallucinate. 3, hallucinate a lot. Once like this, I need to firmly close my eyes. I need to understand this isn't real. Then when I open my eyes, I'll be in my room. I'll see the morning light beaming in through the window, projecting a bright square on the wall. I'll look into the sliver of the sky outside. It'll be a soft hue, pink and blue. I open. Whoa! That's concerning. Ah! Pro tip, if you think you're hallucinating, open your phone camera. Your brain can't account for the phone's point of view. I see. That's what it is. Oh! Ah! What? Stumble back. What is this? What is going on in my vision? I look around. It's all the same. Is this a break? No one's here. Is this a break? Is this a break? Garrett. Yes, it's him. On the way, he was nervous. He was walking in the opposite direction. I can't read this fast. I was going to prank you. Sure outdid yourself. Did you set it up? How did you do this? You know? How do you know? How do you do this? Please tell me. I'm dumb. I can't figure it out. You must be very smart. It's really amazing. You really helped out today for them. Today I've set out to fall deeper than before, to fall deeper in love. Right now I'm so full of love, I think I'm gonna vomit. I'm so grateful my fingers won't stop shaking. Thank you, Vadim. I won't forget this till the day I die. The windows still won't let me peer inside. It's way too bright, so all I see is my own silhouette. The snow falls neither harsh nor light because there's no snowfall, only snow. No, I misunderstood. Yeah, it's like you were joking, but are you sure? Who said that I can't peer inside? That's me. That's me behind the glass. I'm looking in and looking out at the same time. I'm looking in and looking out the window. I see. You see, Asya. You see from the inside of a sealed body shop. I think you see from the outside, Asya. The same blue sky. The same infinity. The same unfathomable coat. Fashionable coat. Oh, what was that? That's... Yep, say no say. It smells of oil. The air's so thick I feel like I'm choking. Feels like I have to grit under my nails. My hands are cold. It's dark. Am I covered in dirt? Everything's lined with sour dust. But the void sticks to my skin and coats the inside of my mouth and lungs. It's almost enough to make me puke. What are they saying? Are they addressing me? Do you know that I'm here? Are they laughing? Or has it become completely intelligible? The wall between us is becoming thicker by the second. I have to cry out to them. Maybe this time. Nothing comes out, or does it? It's like my words collapse against the wall before they reach them. A wall. That's right, it's a dark metal wall. A closed door. A lock firmly shut. I've been against it, yelling, all to no avail. My body's too soft. My words are too weak. My outline's too blurry. Of course I can't break through him. No more to the shadow. A dirty, dusty, grimy shadow that reeks of petroleum and sweat. Why is a shadow afraid of the dark? A raindrop shouldn't fear the ocean. A fragment should have feared the hole. Perhaps I didn't know it was a shadow. For too long thinking it was something so much more solid. I believed the notion of agency existed in this world. What a naive little shadow that was. Time has come for it to face the truth. The blurry shadow slumps down, head against the wall. The voices are a muffled mess, but there's no need to pay it any mind. Soon the shadow won't have the ears to hear them with. Soon the shadow won't have to concern itself with anything. The smell of oil is sharp, but soon there won't be anything to smell of it. The floor is cold, but soon there won't be anything to touch it. The pain is piercing, but soon there won't be anything to feel it. That's a good deal, isn't it? The shadow doesn't resist anymore. The void opens its maw. Get out. Huh? What? My head tilts upward. A clear voice. So clear it's like the words were spoken right into my ear. Who? I spin around. A window! Was it always there? A pale light seeps through the frost. The thin glass barrier is impossibly far, but maybe I can... No, I have to. I stumble and grope my way through the darkness. Ah! And it strikes against something cold and heavy. What's that? Metal? A tool? It doesn't matter. Something to grab onto. The weight steadies me. Well, this thing sure is hefty. Maybe I'm just out of shape. No. That's not true. I do have a shape. My body has a steady form. Of course it does. Because my hand is firmly clasped around the wrench. I feel its temperature, weight, and texture. It's there. I'm there. My arm rises. This is work. It's gonna be really embarrassing. Embarrassing? Who cares? You either do or you don't. It's as simple as that. That's right. It is that simple. My arm swings down. Bro, what are you doing? You. Who are you? Yeah? Jam signal C end. What? All right, we're gonna leave it there. Like, I don't know what just happened, but I'm scared. Finish off my water. All right, thank you all so much for coming. We will resume this tomorrow. It's like, didn't really have the best start, I'll be honest, but now it's starting to get, like, really interesting. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing how things go. So I'll go raid. Alright, good night, everyone. Rest well, eat your vegetables, and for the love of Christ, take your meds. Good night.